any parts of the Travis sphere are copyright 2014 Travis Knight. No audio clips of this podcast may be used on any other podcast and or other social media sites, i.e. Twitter, Facebook, Just Saying app, whatever, without my written express permission is forbidden. Any attempt otherwise is a violation of copyright and or intellectual property laws of the United States of America. In other words, using my jokes to badmouth me, speak negatively about me on social media sites, because certain individuals are too fucking stupid to see that I'm joking and whose only purpose is to create controversy and is not funny, cute, and especially has no place on my show. So to all the haters out there, and they know who they are, go fuck yourselves.
Oh, God, it's a good job I don't live in the United States, man, eh?
Gentlemen, it's time for the double special show. Hopefully not overmodulated this week. We'll see how it works. Coming to you live from Tampa Bay, Florida with your host Chris Gorges, Tiffany Barbee, and me, JB Lee. On with the show, baby.
You and me. So say the stars, it's meant to be. My heart is for you.
All right, welcome back. Double special in the house, special Friday edition, February 28th, 2014. Start Audacity now. Welcome back to Double Special, late, 2 days late, in the studio. We tried to get rid of Tiffany. She's in. Yeah, don't even worry about it. Yeah. Look, they're all like, damn it, we forgot to do it. It's going to be a great show tonight. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. Some good stuff, some kind of sad stuff. It's going to be an interesting show. Tiffany, how are you, dear? Friday night, you decided to join us?
Well, I mean, I had kind of like a date planned or a hangout or whatever it was, and now I don't because of you guys. Aww. Right after I made the plans, Crystal texted me, and I was like, all right. And I had to text the guy. I was like, nope.
Where does that put us in level of, like, guys? Because you ditched a dude for us. Let's be honest. I don't know if I ditch a guy.
Bros before hoes.
It's all gangster. Yeah. She knows it. We'll be on for 2 hours. A little later on in the show, we should be hearing from Joe Davison, who will be joining me on the stage, as well as Jordan and some other funny people on April 4th at Jack's Joint, Jordan.
Jack's Joint in Clearwater, Florida. On lovely Gulf to Bay Boulevard, between two hotels full of migrant workers. Come on by.
Hooligan Reunion Show. We'll talk about that a little bit later. Joe will give us a call.
Cool.
Also, we'll talk about how we opened the show with Travis trademarking his show. He's all pissed off. He's
angry.
The controversy.
They don't get his jokes. He was joking.
And Travis, if we infringed on the trademark thing, I don't know if that was part of the podcast or that was pertaining to the podcast. So we put it on our podcast, and I don't know, Tiffany, are we legally in trouble for that? Do you know anything about that? Okay, thank you.
No, Travis specifically texted me and told me it did not apply to us.
Oh, I wish you wouldn't have said that. I wish you would not have said that. Why couldn't you tell me that off the air?
Yeah, we were all being outlawed and such.
No,
ruined it.
I asked her before. That's why I knew it was okay.
I would have done it probably anyway, but I mean, what's he gonna do? Hire a lawyer and send him from Arkansas? I mean, what's that
hilarious? Dude.
No, and here's the thing. We'll talk about Travis in a little bit. We have some more serious news to talk about after check-in, but
he'll sue us online from McDonald's. He'll find legal forms online over his Big Mac.
I think if you're gonna do a podcast and you're gonna be on social media and you're gonna be on Twitter and everything, and you're gonna throw kind of odd things out there, whether it's for comedy or not, people are gonna come at you.
Yeah, like no. When I heard that, I was thinking, what if people want to write good quotes? Like, people quote us sometimes and put it on Twitter. I can't imagine having to give written consent to everyone who wanted to comment or write about the show. Or
that's
something.
Because you are not Wilford Brimley. If you were Wilford Brimley, the hammer of Thor would be dropped on your head. That dude doesn't F around, man.
Really?
Oh, dude, Wilford Brimley went... Listen to this. Wilford Brimley... Jordan, tell everybody who Wilford Brimley is.
Willie Brimley.
Willie.
He was an engineer on the old-timey railroad. He wore pinstriped overalls and a hat made out of leather from a lion he killed in a fist fight. That's where I got the inspiration for my bucket list. If Old Willie Brimley,
No,
the lion killer.
The actor Wilford
He was
Brimley.
born in Chicago, Illinois in 1822.
Okay, stop. The actor Wilford
Oh,
Brimley.
that dude.
Yeah.
From Cocoon.
Yeah, the Cocoon guy, and he was also an oatmeal guy for a while. Didn't he do Quaker State oatmeal?
He was a Quaker. He quaked.
Anyway, I heard that he sued an actor. Get this. There was an actor doing like dairy commercials in a regional area, looked and sounded just like Wilford Brimley. Never in any of the commercials that he was in did he say he was Wilford Brimley or related to Wilford Brimley, and Wilford Brimley sued him for using his likeness. He was born with that likeness, and this guy's like, nope, can't use it. I did it first.
That's not true.
It's so true.
Clearly, he must have shaped his mustache like Wilford. He's probably doing an impersonation. He probably is from New Jersey.
Wilford Brimley.
Really tall like this.
Wilford Brimley is the
That's not
Disney of supporting actors and old timey lead actors. Anyway,
what?
I have no idea where that just went.
Yeah, why did you bring up Wilford Brimley?
Because I love him. I love the fact
love
that
him?
I love the fact
Why
that
don't
he's
you
so.
marry him?
I love the fact that he's so.
Why don't you marry him?
Why don't you marry him, Chris?
Fourth time. I love the fact that he's so ballsy that he would sue somebody for looking like him and sounding like him.
That's
like
not ballsy. It's dickish.
that's
It's the other part of the genitals.
No,
it's the entire opposite end.
No, it's
He's not being ballsy. He's being dickhead.
I didn't. It's a
Balls
ballsy
right
move.
by dicks.
Yeah, but they're opposite ends of the genitals.
I will.
No, but
man.
they're very close.
Well, so what?
Are they, Stephanie? She's like, they are.
They are.
I
Yeah, I mean, you can like
I've
pull a
seen
slinky up by the middle and the two ends touch, but they're
I
still
mean, it's
separate.
just like that.
Not always. Sometimes it like stands away from the balls.
The phone number for this disgusting conversation is 727-475-6139. If you want to give us a call, give us about a half an hour. We like to talk about stuff. I don't know if you're ready to talk about stuff. You're probably not ready to talk about stuff.
What stuff?
Other stuff,
Yeah.
like your bell stuff. The stuff that you usually...
Oh, you
Yeah.
want to do
Everything.
check-in?
Do you ever... No, because it's Friday, all of a sudden you're just going to drop it? You're not
We're
gonna
having
do it?
such an awesome conversation about
All right.
Wilford Brimley and penises.
No. I was talking about Wilford Brimley. You guys were talking
What do you
about
think his look
cock and
like?
balls. All right, I was
No,
not...
I didn't say the word cock.
I bet it looked like
then.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I bet it looked like a fat
She was-
gray mushroom.
She was... Just stop. Just
What?
stop talking.
And he dipped it in oatmeal every
I
morning.
don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear it.
It helps your rash.
I don't understand
awful,
what
dude.
that has to do with the will. Oh, because
You're in trouble anyway. You should be
What am I in trouble for?
for last week's show.
What?
I demand a double special overmodulation apology.
Sorry, I did that during the opening of the show.
You did you?
Yeah, literally in the opening, I apologized. Implied apology.
Do you think anybody heard it in the that we had going on?
Check it! Check it! Supreme Court to allow searches without warrants when occupants dispute entrance. Check in!
That's awful. Really?
Yep.
Is that Leprechaun?
Leprechaun.
Washington local? Holy crap!
Let's
dude.
see.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah,
Stephanie, how do you feel about that?
She doesn't understand it. No, do you? What do you think that means?
Normally they have to have a warrant when they search someone's house, but now they don't have
No,
to.
they're talking about cars.
Oh, cars? Oh, so it's trouble for the pot smoking people.
What does that? What? Why is it a pot thing? Why can't it be somebody with a gun or a
It
knife?
gets
or-
really weirdly specific, though.
Well, I don't ever have anything in my car, so I don't care.
You don't know.
That's a fair answer, though. If you're not a criminal, you're like, all right, I'm okay with it.
Yeah,
But which is
okay.
dangerous, though. You shouldn't be like
I
that.
would like it. I would be like, ha ha, there's nothing in here. You just wasted 5 minutes of your life.
And yours, too. And yours, too. You would look at it like a game?
I would find it
It doesn't even
satisfying
matter.
that they wasted their time.
They can get you for something no matter what. Like they say,
I
the
know,
cops
it's
say, it's not the rap, it's the ride. Or you can't beat the rap, but no, how does that go? You can beat the rap, but not the ride. All right,
should-
third try. Are you sure? Third try, golden. Yes.
I should hide like a thong, lacy thong underneath the seat. That way the cops are like, oh, cool, look what we found. And
Yeah.
They can
distract
accuse you
them.
of being a prostitute.
Right? Because you're
They will.
thongs. Yeah,
Yeah.
Only prostitutes wear thongs.
No, I would think
self-respecting girls.
prostitutes wear no underwear.
Sometimes they do. Why would they?
Oh God! Why would you even
Well,
contemplate
if they're
that?
at
Why would that
work,
be a
I
con-
mean, why would they have any underwear on?
All right. See, you're every time right into the crotch area with you. What?
I know! I'd never even thought of the word prostitute.
Supreme Court to allow searches without warrants when occupants dispute entrance. Well, when they say dispute, do they mean go get a warrant?
It said like when one person says yes, the other person says no, and then the person who says no is arrested. Then they can go in. So it's an oddly specific set of circumstances.
That's ridiculous, dude.
Yeah.
It's turning into a police station.
Ideally, like if you think the other person with you is going to let the police in, you should knock them out before the police get there. You know,
Ask him
Really-
the question before you answer the door, and if they do, pop.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, he's sleeping. Don't mess with him. He's out. Oh, what is that? Wait, hold on, back up. Arrest me. Toronto mayor
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you doing check-in now? Did you like the bell? Would you like the bell, Chris?
You were just scrolling.
Go on.
You were just
You do the
scrolling.
check-in now.
You were meandering.
I was looking. Check-in! Check-in! Arrest me! Toronto Mayor Rob Ford dares police chief.
Yeah.
Check-in!
Isn't he into like his 3-month sober thing where he said he was going to get sober and get back on track?
Please, yeah.
And now he's like, yeah, I'm Rob
He
Ford.
probably just cut out like the meth a little bit. Dude, on everything else.
Every time I see him, all I can think of is Tommy Boy. There's nothing else in my head when he talks except Tommy Boy. I know plenty of comics have made that connection, but it's appropriate. He looks like friggin'.
I like he's just like the filthiest Canadian. You know?
Don't piss off.
Yeah, he
God.
does look like the dad from Tommy Boy.
He doesn't look like the dad. He looks like Tommy Boy. He looks
No,
like
he does not
yes,
look like Chris Farley.
Not in that picture. When you watch him talk, I swear to God, you'd think.
All right, let's see. Oh, we can't.
You know, we can, but Jordy gets freaky if we play any news-related stuff on here. That's copyrighted.
Yeah, well, and also, you know, like I don't know, I
Blah, blah, blah.
don't want to overmodulate it. Oh, fine.
Blah 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 blah.
All right,
blah.
we'll play it. Bitches.
I have no
See
idea.
how this goes. It might break everything. All right, this is Rob Ford.
No, I don't have anything that say to Chief Blair. No, not at all.
Are you upset by his comments yesterday?
Absolutely. He's embarrassed. How about people embarrassing my family?
Yeah,
My kids.
I can see
They
it.
embarrassed his family and kids.
You can pause it, but you know.
Who's embarrassed his family and kids?
The press and the media and the police.
By documenting the crap that he does?
By being like particularly un-Canadian, I imagine.
Chris Farley was in other movies besides Tommy Boy.
Oh my
Yeah, I
God.
know, but he looks like that Tommy Boy character, that kind of frat boy sort of
Does
deal.
he?
Oh, yeah, all day long.
He just, kind of. He's just a round-faced gentleman.
Well, but
He's
no,
like a
aside
snowman.
but aside from the gentleman, you haven't seen the clips of him standing at the counter at some fast food place, like, brah, 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 just completely hammered.
You don't
know
like
me?
Chris Farley. You don't know me. Maybe I masturbate to those.
Oh, easy.
All right.
Wow, really?
Oh,
That
see,
is
it's
disgusting.
him.
No, you're right. It is him, Tiff.
Yeah.
He looks like Chris Christie.
You brought up Wilfred Brimley. Why'd you have to do that? Now you got me going, apparently.
What does that have to do with sex?
Round, bloody men.
Just stop talking.
Okay.
All right, stop.
My community, my friends, following me around for 5 months, spending millions of dollars with using taxpayers' money, coming in my office, trying to politicize things, making announcements.
See if I'm doing crack.
If anyone owes an apology, he owes an apology to the taxpayers. I'm not telling people how much he spent. When he's coming and crying poor in my office saying, I don't have any money,
I don't have any money.
Are you making fun of his Canadian accent?
Yeah.
That's awful,
It
dude.
was a really bad Canadian
I don't think
accent.
we need to play the whole thing.
No,
it
yeah.
got pretty boring.
Yeah, it's kind of boring.
No, the one of him in the
happy
restaurant is
now?
much better. No, I'm not happy.
Are you sick?
I think no, I'm not. I got a little. It's
Okay.
Check in. Mississippi dead man wakes up in funeral home right before being embalmed. Check in.
Oh,
It's the perfect
that-
time to wake up.
yeah.
I don't think
If ever there was a time, that's the time.
See, it's nice that they embalm people now because remember when they used to just bury them and then they had to like bury people with like bells and then they would ring it and
you
they'd
asking-
be saved by the
Wait,
bell.
Did you really just ask if we remember like the 1720s? You know,
Well, yeah, but remember they used to do that and that was before they embalmed like regularly. But
It's
now
just like
at least
now they have time to check and double check and triple check. Hey man, you did? They just go and poke them. You did? You still did?
Yeah, so
That
there you
dude
go.
was not
But
dead.
that must happen all the time. I don't understand why that makes news.
how often do you think that happens?
I don't know, dude. Click on the story. Maybe they have like some stats on how many times people almost get embalmed. Dude, last week I was this close to getting embalmed, and I woke up. Could you believe it? Oh, that guy looks old as
Well, I
hell.
mean,
man.
it might
Oh,
be just
yeah.
embalmed
Even when
him.
he's alive, he looks like he's been embalmed.
Yeah, so maybe it was just his pulse stopped. He was dead, man.
It's a miracle. I don't know how long he's going to be here, but right now he's here, and the whole family is glad. That is the quote.
Oh my God.
Yeah, his pulse stopped. They found him. Then they found him trying to kick through his body bag. Holy
He's
Christ!
probably got like 3 working veins in his entire body at that point. That dude's like 2,000 years old. Look at that.
Or he was like thought he was hallucinating, and he had shrunk to the size where he couldn't get out of the sandwich bag. He was like really freaked out, kicking against the sandwich.
That
bag.
would
He
be
can't
a
get out of this.
great tweet, wouldn't it? Like if you
I'm
woke
trapped
up
in
and
a sandwich.
you're like, I almost got embalmed. Small, you know? Or like an Instagram picture of the guy getting ready to embalm. That'd be sweet.
I am not sick.
Check in. Obama addresses the Ukraine conflict. There will be costs for any intervention in Ukraine. Check in.
Did you just move further away from me because
No,
I'm
I
coughing?
actually kind of scooched over closer, but it was just because of my butt.
Are you scared of talking about the Ukraine?
No, she's focusing on her taut butt.
No.
She was told she has a taut rump
Yeah,
this weekend.
Laszlo said.
Taut. Taut.
And I was like, how do you spell that? We had a whole 5-minute conversation. Everyone's trying to guess how to spell taut.
Crystal, if you had to pick a word for your derriere, what would the word be? Would it be taut?
No.
What would it be?
I have no idea.
You can't think of one? Just stop for a second. Hold on, wait.
Wow. This is going to be
You
an
have a
uncomfortable
nice
conversation.
Brown. I don't know.
Yeah,
Brown.
you have a
She went
nice.
with
You
brown.
have what they would sing about. You have a nice butt.
What they would sing about?
Well, about
Like
being
Frank
a nice
Sinatra?
butt. Yeah, I know. I don't know. She just has a good
You've
butt.
got the round butt.
She has an ideal butt.
So this is a double special show. We're avoiding the question of Ukraine and the upcoming World War III.
I know about Ukraine.
Yes, please. Tell us what you got on Ukraine.
Well, I
Tiffany.
mean, just because I watch the Daily Show and the Colbert Report. Now,
Excellent.
I'm on the computer while I'm watching it, so I do miss a lot. So there's this guy. Putin? Is Putin the guy?
Putin? Who is Putin?
Or is that a Russia? But I
Who's
don't know if
Putin?
he lives in Ukraine or Russia, or if they're mad at
It's
him.
really important that you know where
Yeah,
it is.
that's kind of an important detail in this one.
Huge, actually.
So
Well,
anyway,
first of all, what does Putin do? What's his job?
he's like a government guy.
A government guy.
Okay.
All right,
Yeah.
that's correct. It's not incorrect.
For some reason, I imagine him as a rat in a Disney cartoon.
Wow.
I don't know
Okay.
why, Putin, and he's like a rat.
We're
and
gonna die.
He's like a bad guy.
what she's talking
but
about.
anyway,
NKVD coming right for us.
yeah. So Ukraine is not happy. North Korea is not happy either. There's quite a few unhappy. Are
Did you
they?
see how she just went from one end of the planet to the other? Just like that?
Yeah.
I don't know, to be honest. I guess I should have paid closer attention, but I know that something's going on.
All right,
in
I'll give you.
Ukraine, and I
Let
didn't
me
know
give
that
you a
last
clue, and then see if it steamrolls from there. Almost,
Okay.
like a memory.
All right. Okay.
like,
Yes.
all right,
Go for it.
Putin.
Yeah.
His name is Putin, not
What does he
Putin.
do?
He runs Russia. He's the
Oh,
main
wait,
guy.
I see. I felt like it was Russia. It sounds like a Russian name.
And he's a kind of a tough guy. And
Toughy.
Very, very Catholicly.
Okay.
Catholicly? Yeah.
Not Catholic.
Catholic? Yeah, isn't he? Isn't he Protestant? What is
Russian Orthodox.
Isn't that Catholicism, though?
No.
What is it?
It's Russian Orthodox.
Orthodox.
Orthodox what? Christianity?
Yeah, they don't
Okay.
follow the Pope. I mean, otherwise, yeah, pretty much.
Anyway.
Something.
Yeah, it's like, right.
They got beards and such.
Jesus
It's
Christ.
nothing to do with the Mexican cartel thing that went down, right?
Anyway.
That was an episode
Okay,
of Breaking
so what
Bad. That
happened?
was.
no. That really happened in real life.
Yes. But that was not the part of the check-in we're doing now.
Okay, so anyway, Ukraine.
Yeah, basically the
but
country got
Russia's
together and
not-
outed the guy that leads the country. And
He
said,
was
"You're out."
gay, and they outed him. They brought him out of the
Ukraine
closet.
is not in
What?
Russia.
They ousted him. I should say oust.
Ukraine has borders with Russia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was part of the Soviet Union.
You're right.
So Putin runs that too.
Putin.
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 No, it's not Putin.
Oh, he's pooting.
Are you making fun of the Russian president?
That's funny.
Have you seen a picture of him? He will rip your head off, dude.
Putin.
The guy rides horses with no shirt on. You don't want
I
to
know,
mess with
because
Putin.
you know Russia actually we do have listeners in every country, so I should be careful.
Yeah.
But his name does
All right,
sound
finish it for me,
Putin.
Jordan. I got nothing.
What? Yeah, so they threw out their Russian leaning prime minister.
Oh,
and
so
president.
Putin's gay?
Oh my God.
No, he's not gay. He's
Putin is in Russia. Ukraine is a different country.
Different country.
They had a prime minister who was trying to get closer ties with Russia.
Right.
The western part of the Ukraine threw him out because they want to be closer to Europe.
Yeah.
But meanwhile, there's an eastern half of Ukraine that wants to be closer to Russia. So now they're getting closer to civil war.
Oh.
And
not closer to civil war. They're in a civil war. There's
yeah,
people
getting
fighting in
there.
the street.
Well,
dude.
yeah.
That's
So
bad.
now the Russian part, where they have massive Russian naval bases as well, so that's important.
Mm-hmm.
So they've been sending in Russian troops. There's claims that Russian helicopters are at the airport now.
I know why I didn't remember.
Why?
Because it's boring.
Thank you.
Holy
It's really
Christ.
boring.
It's important, though.
I
I mean,
understand.
it's huge. on the
Because
planet.
and then the NATO, like UK and the US, we have treaties to go in and protect Ukraine if they get invaded, which is kind of happening right now.
So he got evicted like the Big Brother house to go somewhere else, and people are upset.
not quite
With
the same.
war and tanks.
Yeah,
and
he didn't get
such.
to talk to Julie Chen afterwards. So
Why is he so important that a war happens?
Because Ukraine is like a strategic place in Europe.
You know what? In
Yeah,
Tiffany's defense, though, when we explained the Arab Spring to her, she goes, "It doesn't mean anything." And now, looking back at it, not much has changed, really. I mean, you know what I mean? So she's right.
Yeah, I know
Well,
when
you don't
things are
not.
gonna be
It
boring.
hasn't changed much to you because you the
I
news
know.
cycle moved on and
No,
you
you're
lost
right.
interest.
What's going on with the North Korea guy? What's his name? Oh, I know this.
Ray Dong-chong.
Kim Jong-il. I
What?
know this from Team America. Kim Jong-il, and then he has a son, Kim Jong something.
Yeah.
Kim Jong what?
Kim Jong-un.
Kim Jong
something.
Okay.
Because that's
look at me.
two
No,
in
look.
Korean.
Ooh.
And that's the end of check-in. That just got painful.
Now wait, so there's 3 big things happening then? So you got North Korea's a whole different thing, and then we got the Ukraine people doing their thing, and then the Mexicans had their cartel.
What's the Mexican? I missed the Mexican.
The head of one of the cartels got arrested.
Oh, that okay, all right.
So that's a lot actually kind of like happening.
Chapo.
Oh, and then Harold Ramis.
Saying a word like that turns,
Yes.
hold on. Saying a word like that turns you into like Beavis and Butthead. Chapo.
Yeah. So yes, Harold Ramis.
Yeah,
Way
Harold
to bring that up.
Ramis,
Yeah.
Yeah, see, that was actually.
And
something
in
that
other
pertained
news
to
and
me.
sad news, locally and then nationally, not you guys wouldn't know, but Tim Wilson, a very dear comedian to a lot of people, started in the Sarasota area. I don't know if he started there, but known in the Tampa Bay area and around. I worked with him a couple times. Very funny dude. He passed away unexpectedly this week.
No, he made front page of Reddit. That was good for him.
Did he? Yeah. No, he's a pretty well-known
It
comic.
affected me. I mean, it filled up my Facebook timeline.
Yeah, there was a lot of. No, I mean, wow.
There was a
Really?
lot of scrolling.
I'm sure
that I
Tim
had
would
to
have
do.
loved to have heard that
It
from you.
affected me. I read the words on a screen.
And so, yeah, so apologize again for last week because we had Sean on, and I feel like now just do it. Just do it.
Sorry, jeez.
Why? What happened last week?
Apparently, I hit a setting wrong, dude. I'm not a sound engineer.
You are, though.
Well,
now you
not
are.
by choice. Maybe if you weren't so cheap and we could hire somebody.
Who are we going to hire?
I don't know.
Who's going to come in the back room here?
I don't know.
No, I don't want another person back here.
Yeah, they can like sit in the other room and
we were
just do the
talking
sound.
Yeah, we were talking about to replace you, so we had to talk and do
Yeah,
sound.
you're leaving again. You're going to L.A. She's probably going to move
I'm
there.
going to LA on the 2nd to the 7th.
So that'll be your last show.
All right, minimize that real quick. We're gonna do this thing I was talking about. It's just I don't want to get too serious about it, but we also have kind of weird news and sad news. Crystal had a family member that passed away this weekend. That family member was on our show. I got them numbered in order. That family member was on our show. I'll play a couple of clips from when she was on the show, and we'll talk a little bit about what happened. And Crystal will get us up to date. All right, this is. Do
we have any?
Why are you making a face like that? Why you don't want to do that? You don't want to talk about it at all?
do it. I don't care.
You know, you don't support me at all, damn it.
No, I do. It's just a little bit weird.
I'm trying to make it like a show. I mean, what do you want me to say? Yeah, blam, blam, blam. Play the first clip. This is Cindy Bodine on our show.
Again, this is Chris's family member. And I don't know.
I don't hear it.
I don't either.
Because he muted it.
No, because I didn't.
On and stuff. And
Okay.
I just
Rewinded.
We got a call on the phone. I believe this is Cindy. Cindy, welcome to Double Special. Are you there?
Yes, I am.
How are you doing this evening?
Oh, well, I just a lot going on and stuff, and
Okay.
I just
Well,
it's all new to me.
We're going to talk about it a little bit, but I was just talking about your relationship with Crystal. Now, how do you know Crystal?
Crystal's my sister.
And she's your sister from, you got the same mother, same father?
Don't you know?
Same father.
Same
we
father.
have the same father.
Same father, okay. You are currently residing in, can we say on the air where you live?
I live in Hillsford, New Hampshire right at this point because I had to move from my residence because of all the bad stuff that my son was devil worshiping, and everybody turned against me.
Oh, so did you live in New Hampshire before, or you moved from another part of New Hampshire?
Oh, no, I live in New Hampshire.
Okay.
I still live in New Hampshire.
But you're ashamed of your son because he was a fan of New Jersey hockey.
Well, basically, what ended up happening is he ended up, he was worshiping, and he had the book, and I ended up thinking, my boyfriend thought it was a good idea to burn it on the grill to get rid of it.
All right, so that's Cindy on the show calling in. So obviously, Crystal, you hadn't been really close with Cindy, right?
No.
And she came down. Didn't she come down here and hang out with us, or she went out one night, or she was here kind of partying, hanging out, right?
Yeah, she's been here a few times.
Right. So I've met her, and she seems nice enough, and she came on the show. And listen, I don't want to in any way, because I know, Jordan, you're making faces. I'm not trying to make fun of Cindy.
She was pretty.
She was very pretty, and when she came on, she obviously had a lot of things going on. She had a lot of personal issues going on, and I thought we dealt with them in a kind of a respectful way. I didn't think we made fun of her in any way. I know that your sister kind of got a little weird with her with respects to the superpowers and everything, but she claimed to have some other powers. Click on the next clip real quick, Jordan. I'll try to roll through this. We'll get through it.
Okay. Didn't really work out for you. You didn't like that, right?
No, what ended up happening because my son was using the computer that I was using to devil worship on, I ended up finding videos that sidetracked.
How do you know he was, Cindy? How do you know he was devil worshiping on the computer? What evidence did you have? Was he going to like?
When I would go on Facebook and I would type in people's names, they would come up red.
So, okay, so they would come up red. So that was one thing.
That's fair.
Yeah, right. And
happen.
then I guess okay. And then this next thing she did. This is where it got a little out there.
Okay.
But I know living in that house, this was my experience.
Okay. So
I basically couldn't stay warm. I had blood blisters all over my legs. I had like blisters like all over my legs because I couldn't stay warm, and I would jump in the tub like, I don't know, like 10 times a day just to try to stay warm.
were you jumping in like scalding hot water? Because that would definitely give you.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Yes, because I couldn't stay warm. It didn't matter what I did.
In New Hampshire.
And I hated being
in
cold.
New Hampshire. All right. So now, but your son isn't doing this now, and so now I watched a little bit of the psychic show. You actually believe in your heart that you've passed on already. You're dead, and you've come back.
Because of the fact, I was there for it. I was in my bedroom. It was after finding all kinds of videos online, and I not just had the videos, but I've had the vision too. And nobody would believe me what was going on, and all I ever wanted to do was save animals and people. And my mom turned against me, and my brother turned against me. I was up for 6 days.
Your family didn't want you to save animals or people. They were against that whole thing.
No, they just basically. My mom's doing her own thing, and
okay,
my brother, and I don't know, but
All right, so there you can see families turned against her. Crystal, you were estranged from her. You didn't really talk to her that much, and didn't know what's going on, and right in her life.
Yeah, no, I mean, we connected when we were adults. We weren't like we didn't grow up together or anything, so.
All right, so the last clip I pulled up this is where she talks about how she believes she could transfer energy, and this is, again.
Basically, this is what it is, and a lot of people know, and Norman today, and 2 other today, now that I'm here, I basically heal souls and my hands. I use my hands for it, and they can feel my energy shooting into their bodies.
So you use
why I know I'm.
You use your fingers to shoot energy into people and heal them, like an electric nipple.
Not my fingers, my hands. My hands, and they can feel me. And people know, and I've been doing this for a little while.
All right, so that's the last clip I pulled up. So yeah. Anyway,
now she's dead.
Yeah. Now we find out that Crystal, was it last night or the night before last?
The 25th in the afternoon.
The 25th in the afternoon. That Cindy Bodine, who was on our show a couple months ago, was actually deceased. She was found behind and this is Leprechaun. This isn't a joke in any stretch of the imagination. She was found behind a movie theater out in New Hampshire, kind of close to the woods. And at this point, Crystal, what do they know what's happened to her?
Nothing. They don't know anything. They're not releasing anything. They're still investigating the death.
Okay, you have a lot more. You don't want to say anything? Is that because you know?
No. The autopsy. They're just waiting on other studies. So I don't know. Maybe she froze to death.
If officially they called it an untimely death, which is pretty vague. Untimely, right? What does that mean? I mean. Not
was
a natural.
It supposed to be her time?
Is it? I mean, yeah. How do they know when they're like, "Yep, it was his time"? I mean, heart attack takes you. I don't know. So obviously,
natural.
Well, I don't know. And as far as you know, it's not like a homicide. They said they're not really.
Yeah, the first news release, they said they were not investigating it as a homicide, and then I don't know. They just kept investigating for like 11 or 12 hours, I guess the state police did.
The only reason I bring it up, Chris, is because I felt like when we talked about it, you kind of felt bad that you had her come on the show. It is a comedy show. We did have some laughs on the show, but I don't think at any point we had laughs at her expense. I think that we were pretty respectful with her, and we gave her a sort of a venue to say what she wanted to say. Whether we agree with her or not is kind of inconsequential. I mean, I don't think we tried to go, "Oh, you're insane." I don't remember anybody saying that to her except your sister
and me. I'm pretty sure I said.
No, I don't think. I don't think you say anything terrible.
I can't remember if I just thought it.
You did, but I'm sure of it. No, yeah, like here's something that you said to her. Here's something that you said. The second one, yeah.
Today, did you poop after coffee?
So that right there,
that's hilarious.
You actually said that to her.
Because she said she didn't poop.
Well, we miss.
There's another clip about poop.
Why do you point at the screen, dude? Like.
Because that's where it's at.
So funny, dude.
But when you die, don't you poop and pee and
I guess at the moment.
Do you still poop and pee, or did you stop?
Because she said she was dead already. Now she's dead.
No.
So she was right. Ooh, what if she traveled through time? what if like she died and then she went back in time?
Well, no, it brings up some interesting questions other than time travel because we all know that is.
What if a demon killed her? What if her son
Stop.
sent a demon because he devil worshipped on the computer?
Do you really believe that could happen?
What?
You heard what I said. You heard what I said to you just now.
No.
Answer the question.
But
your own thing that you just said. Do you believe that?
If it could happen, it would happen.
Do you
to
think
her.
it could happen?
No.
Do you think a demon? Somebody could conjure up a demon?
No, but you know no. Oh my gosh.
It,
Yeah. In church they talk about how there's really demons.
I know lots of
The Bible says about demons.
About conjuring demons?
No, not conjuring, but there are demons that can possess you.
What kind?
And some preachers are. Some of my friends that are preachers are trained to do exorcisms.
How many flavors of demons are there?
What?
Do they come in flavors?
I don't like. I choose not to believe such words.
Today, did you poop after coffee?
Did you poop after coffee? Because I don't want poops after coffee.
Oh.
Today, did you poop after coffee?
This is another one. Play the other one too.
That's a ringtone.
I'm gonna start doing these. Hold on. I'm gonna start doing this. I'm gonna call him. I'm gonna. I told you to wait, dude.
You said play it.
No, I said wait. I said bring it up. Damn it.
You said play.
I think I want to do these things called Tiff's bits, and this is one of them right here.
Oh, monkeys have penises?
Because there's some things that.
Monkeys have penises? Monkeys have penises?
That's a ringtone.
Oh, monkeys have penises.
Put that on your mom's phone for you. There you go.
She'll like it.
Anyway, so look, in no way am I making fun of it. It's a tragic thing. I know, Crystal, you weren't really close to her, so you don't. I know you're not like all tore up, but at the same time, you feel kind of guilty for having her on.
Well, yeah, and I kind of, I want to know what happened to her. I mean, you don't just like die in the woods and.
During the day, like who dies in the woods during the day? It's
Yeah,
just
like
at night.
Well, I don't know. We don't know how long she was there yet, right? We haven't really. They didn't say it
People
yet.
said they saw her walking down the street in the morning, and then she was found at like 12:07 in the afternoon by a guy walking in the woods.
Yeah, she had no coat on. She was out wandering in the woods. I think she just got like maybe passed out and maybe got hypothermia because I mean, look,
It's really quick to die from hypothermia.
But you can't fall asleep in the snow.
Yeah, I mean,
I know.
if you're not taking shelter, you die pretty damn quick.
Yeah, but there was a movie theater right there. Like,
How
go
bad
into
was
it.
the movie?
What?
What movie did she watch?
That's a ridiculous question.
No, she walked down the street from where she lived.
Here's the thing, though, Crystal.
movie
She
theater.
sent you like a bunch of like long chunks of just things that were happening to her. Didn't she say like people were after her and she really was really paranoid? And I'm not saying that that's true. I'm just saying it's kind of weird that somebody says that and then they end up dead behind a theater somewhere. Not, like a car accident. You're like, okay, it's a car accident, but behind a theater, how does that? What? You're kind of right.
Got died somewhere.
Yeah, but behind a theater in the woods. I mean,
I think the thing is, like, if we were doing a Deadpool, you know how, like, you pick someone that you might... Like, anyone that's crazy and having problems, usually you're like, okay, that could happen.
Yeah, true.
So, like you're never surprised. If someone's, like, on, like, terrible drugs or they're crazy or wild, then when they die, it's like...
That's why everyone picks Lindsay Lohan. She hasn't paid off yet, but dang, they keep picking her.
I know, dude, she's got like diet cockroach genes. I can't die. You can't kill me. All right. So enough of that. And I just wanted to bring it up. So look, our thoughts and prayers go out to the families that are involved with Cindy. She left behind a young kid. How old is he? 9?
9, yeah.
8 or 9.
No, he was worshiping the devil at
well,
9?
but she says that. But who knows? He was listening to Motley Crue, is what she said.
Actually, I think he's older now. I think he's like maybe 13 or 14.
Well, that's a huge difference in 9, Crystal.
Still, I mean, sad.
Like, I think he was 9 like a couple of years ago. I feel like I asked her about that a few years ago.
I think... I don't know.
It's sad either way. She left
if
the kid
she
behind.
treated him like he's a devil worshiper, though, I'm sure he's kind of like, okay, who
Okay,
are my
look,
other choices to live with?
suspecting somebody being a devil worshiper and then treating them that way.
Oh, was she good to him?
I think so, but I don't think he didn't live. I think he lived with his dad or something.
How do you treat someone like they're a devil worshiper? Like, what would be the
Like
behavior?
if she was like, I don't know, like Carrie's mom. Remember how Carrie's mom was with her? Like when Carrie started like making stuff float. Like she was kind of very like all of a sudden like really bitchy with her daughter. So like, what
She's
if
got a
that's what
movie
happened?
reference for every analogy she needs, dude. Any analogy she needs.
All of a sudden she started locking her in closets and like.
That's a
chasing
good
her around.
analogy, too.
I
You're right.
mean,
You're going to freak out. Well, it's abuse, anyway, you look at it, but I don't think that was... who knows? I don't know, because I never really met her other than socially a couple of times, and then talked to her on the show. So anyway, we feel bad, and for the family, sorry about that. And I guess we'll find out more, and when we find it out, we'll let you know.
Double Special offers double sympathy.
Well, that's weird, dude. I've never had somebody die like that was on my show, or like when the hooligan, the people that came saw us in the hooligan died. You know what I mean?
Really? Who do you think's next?
Dude.
Let's get a death list. We should all have death lists, and whoever dies.
I think my son's died, and he's already a demon. He's got those blood red eyes. They're freaking me out, dude.
Oh, yeah.
He had surgery this week, 2 days ago. And thanks to everybody on Facebook who said hello, and we're thinking about you. Jake had eye muscle surgery, and now the insides of his eyes are like all bloody red, and he looks at you, and it's like, oh, it's kind of creepy.
Do you think if you hit him in the back of the head hard enough, his eyes would pop out?
No. The muscles are sutured, strong suture. Why would you do that?
Oh, they cut muscles. I don't know. Maybe they could, like, swing out now. Are they, like, they're basically on hinges now, right?
No, they're not on hinges. They've shortened the muscle and tied them together.
Huh.
Hinges. Ass face.
What?
The phone number is 727-475-6139. You're listening to Double Special. Later on in the show, hopefully Joe Davison will give us a call. Maybe Megan Chapnick. If not, we'll just run our mouths, or we'll stop early. I don't give a crap.
Yeah, we'll do anything we want.
Oh, Crystal, can you do me a favor? Can you grab that envelope that we were talking about? And grab that, because we'll go ahead and do that in a little bit. That'll be fun.
Is that where it was before?
It should be. It should be. I think it is.
I'm having eye problems.
You
I
are?
have glasses on.
Well, look at the camera right there. What does everybody think of Tiffany's glass? I don't know if I like her or not.
My mom, as soon as she saw me, because I barely ever wear glasses, she's like, those are so big on your face. My mom always says the first thing that pops into her head. She doesn't filter.
No. That's a family thing.
It is.
It's just because you got huge earpieces on them. Like when you turn your head, all of a sudden you look like Geordie LaForge on the side.
How much is Petchra Chelli gonna love us for playing that opening intro? And how much did Travis hate us? Did Travis tweet us and he's already pissed at us or something?
I did tweet him asking him if he was gonna call in, but I haven't heard anything yet.
Yeah, when is that coward gonna call in? I'd love to defend yourself, you sexist pig.
It's comedy. That's what he said.
All right, and we'll talk about that right now since we're on the subject. Yes, we're going to comment on your podcast, Travis. You want us to listen to it, we're going to listen to it. We are a talk comedy show. We're going to comment on it. I mean, Tiffany may not because she doesn't listen to it, but I've listened to a few.
I might.
You might, but you haven't so far. He's got like 6 episodes. Which one? Only the stuff we played for you? Right? Right? Yeah.
Well, the only problem is I've been traveling.
Look at this. We started talking about Travis. Everybody left the room.
I've been traveling.
Everybody left the room. There's just you and I now.
I like Travis, but no, I've been traveling, so it's been really hard to catch up on everything.
Here's the thing that I want to say about Travis's podcast. And I know where Petchra Chelli and Brad are coming from, and I think it's hysterical. I love it.
Are they picking on it?
Yeah, well, that's fun. It's funny. That's funny. And, and everybody has stuff to say about whoever, but so does Travis. Travis is throwing out really strong opinions, and he should be able to handle strong opinions or even jokey, hokey opinions when they come back. You know what I mean?
Well, it's probably drawing an audience that he wouldn't necessarily have.
What the hell are you doing with my son's chair?
Anyone that
You gonna prop your foot up?
Yeah.
What's wrong with your foot?
Oh, his knee hurts.
Hey, easy. You're pulling the whole thing there, dude. Dude, you're pulling that whole thing right there.
I think anyone that likes
you're pulling the whole
Brad
thing.
and Petchra will listen to Travis's show to see what they're talking about.
I said it 3 times, and each time I said it, it got closer to the edge of the table.
Yeah, he's a rebel. He's a rebel, Dottie, a loner.
Dude, sorry, I killed my knee this week. And
doing what?
Walking.
Frisbee golf?
No, I just twisted it, but it's like killing me hanging off these giant
Have you
chairs.
taken any ibuprofen or anything like that?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Been keeping an eye
Oh,
on
did
it.
you get a knee brace?
You got an ace wrap?
I got a wrap at home.
When I was in
Keep it up.
England, I did something to my knee, and I had to drag it around for like a year.
I'm sorry, he's over there he's like old Wilford Brimley over there.
Shut up with the Wilford Brimley.
Oh, my joints. Oh, I got that rickety. I got the
You
arthritis.
haven't said Peter Scolari in a while.
You know what?
Anyway, so Travis, if you're listening, got a little off track there. If you're listening, and I'm sure you are, don't take the comments so personally. I'm going to comment on what you talk about. You're commenting on things that people are going to comment on. If you say those things and you want people to listen, you can't be mad when they reply back, whether it be good or bad.
Anyone that puts stuff out there, like I know, like I have friends that are kind of bigger up there, and they get ripped on all the time. Like you'll have people that love you, and you'll have people that hate you, and then on the internet, that's the way they feel like they can really pick on you, and that's like, I mean, you see celebrities all the time, like getting Dane Cook and big ones have gotten really upset because people are being mean to them on there. So.
Yeah.
So it happens.
Well, and here's the thing also. I don't think Brad and Travis, I mean, not Brad and Travis, Brad and Petchra Chelli. They like Travis. They like his podcast, but they like it because he's an odd fellow. I'll be honest with you, Petchra Chelli is not sure if he's putting on an act or not. I don't think he's putting. I think it is the real Travis.
Yeah, no, that's real.
Yeah, I don't see him.
Listen to that again a little bit.
Any parts of the Travis sphere are copyright 2014 Travis Knight. No audio clips of this podcast would be...
He has such a weird way of talking, too.
Well, that means it's in Arkansas.
I don't know.
It doesn't sound like Bill Clinton.
I know he's from Bill Clinton's smooth.
Yeah. Oh, could you imagine living in a whole town of people talking like that? Oh.
Go ahead, play a little more because I love his voice.
On any other podcasts and or other social media sites, i.e. Twitter, Facebook, Just Saying app, whatever, without...
He didn't include YouTube, so he's safe.
My written express permission is forbidden.
Written and express permission.
Any attempt to otherwise is a violation of copyright and or intellectual property laws of the United States of America.
He's got no inflection. There's no accent. Could you imagine him speaking French? Holy Christ!
It sounds like he's reading it off a piece of paper too.
But then he gets all Beastie Boys, man. He gets all Beastie Boys.
Using my jokes to badmouth me, speak negatively about me on social media sites because certain individuals are too fucking stupid to see that I'm joking and who's...
I'm joking.
Go on, keep going.
He sounds like a valley girl. I'm joking.
The only purpose is to create controversy, and it is not funny, cute, and especially has no place on my show. So to all the haters out there, and they know who they are, go fuck yourselves.
You know it would have been better if you threw the Beastie in, so fuck you, my man. It's a Beastie Boys song. It's
Yeah, good for you.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate
like the
that.
Beastie Boys.
Yeah, we all like the Beastie Boys, but we don't try to do their songs in the air.
No, you don't, because you're a pussy. You're afraid to do anything
It
that might
wouldn't
piss
sound so
somebody
good
off.
coming out of
No,
Jordan.
I hate when he's negative with me. He won't be positive. He won't back me up on anything. Yeah, that's cool, man. No, you never do that.
I'm glad his son's eyes didn't fall out.
Well, you know what? Whatever, dude.
You're not supposed to cush record.
What?
No, I'm not.
No, just let him do it.
We're fun.
Yeah, everybody's listening to the show. We're good. Anyway, so Travis, don't be mad at us. We're gonna, and you can listen. You're more than free and welcome to rag on us if you want. I can take it. It's not a big deal.
Yeah,
we can totally take it. Tiffany might not be able to take it. I can
take it.
No, listen, Travis gives me.
Pick on me on here.
Not Travis. Petchra Chelli gives me crap, and Brad gives me crap. No, Brad's pretty cool. Marty gives me crap here and there.
But you know what?
More than most crap.
But Travis has time for our nattering, but not for Tiffany. As soon as Tiffany starts talking, he's not interested, man.
Who?
Again, Travis. Again, I'll say this. Any way they can do it and put it out there that says I'm going to do it and then actually does it and puts it out there, I give them respect just for that. Because you know, Tiffany, how many people talk about it, they never freaking do it.
Yeah, Petchra Chelli never did a podcast. Did he? Maybe he does. I don't know.
Kind of. Well, he did YouTube videos and everything.
I don't really
listen, look what Brad put himself through for his podcast.
Oh, yeah.
You know, anybody could look at it and said, oh, it's stupid, you're lame, or whatever. And, whatever. To each his own.
You had to see that dude naked.
Yes.
You guys have it all wrong. Petchra Chelli loves Travis.
I know he does.
He loves him.
He loves to give him crap. That's, it's like a big brother sort of thing. Like your stepbrother says, you're not stepbrother, but your older brother says, I love you, and then he kicks you right in the, cojones. And
it's really Sammy behind it all, I imagine. He's using that Just Saying app money to pay off Petchra Chelli to be his thug. That's what it is, man. Petchra Chelli doesn't want it. He's trying to get out of the life, but he can't. He keeps getting pulled back in.
Yeah, we intend to play that clip about 4 more times throughout the show tonight, too. Anyway, so our phone number is 727-475-6139. My son made it through the surgery, and Travis is pissed off, but there's one couple in California that are cranking out. Did you hear about that couple in California that found those gold coins, dude?
Did I hear about the couple in California that found the gold coins?
Tiffany's like, I did. Honestly, she really sincerely
No, I
meant that. You were being an ass.
actually really did, and I was like, crap, I was just in California.
And you didn't find any gold coins.
I mean, all my training on Super Nintendo to find coins with Mario, and I didn't find any.
You think that
but they had to dig for them. That's Minecraft. You can't jump for them.
I don't know, man. You think this generation of kids, people would be finding gold coins everywhere. We've all been trained in it, really.
Yeah. Like $7 million or $20 million in old gold coins. Crap.
Well, that's where the treasure was, because remember, they all kept going west to mine.
Mm-hmm. Go on.
Oh, my God.
Yes, explain this further.
Yes, please tell us about the Old West, Tiffany.
Tiffany on history with Tiffany.
She's about to tell us about how those miners up in them hills.
Yeah, they went mining.
Mining for coins?
For gold.
How does the gold come out of the ground? What does it look like?
Gold. Oh, and be careful. You don't want to get fool's gold.
Be careful.
Because that could be disappointing.
You don't want that there fool's gold.
It looks like real gold, but it's not.
Holy crap.
God.
It's pyro light.
It's
Pyro light.
See, now's when you play one of her clips.
I have no idea.
It's pyro. You are a wealth of knowledge. Some of it. First one. Some of it.
Oh, monkeys have penises?
But that not that.
That one's funny. That's hilarious.
I'll send that to you. You can put it on your phone. It's an MP3. It's right on your phone. No problem.
Penises?
Yeah. Send
I like the poop after
Send it
coffee.
to your LA people.
Because people always poop after coffee.
I've never had the urge immediately after drinking
Really? I
coffee.
mean, it depends. Like, you have to, like,
It's
some
a
people,
liquid.
there's
Why
a
would it
certain
have
amount
any-
of coffee. It's
Why-
funny. It only does it in the morning, not at night, does it? Like, I had coffee at Barnes & Noble, and I feel fine.
If she puts that as a ringtone, though, we can just call her every time she's on a date. We pretty much have to.
No, I don't do dating anymore.
Not now, not tonight, because we ruined it.
Yeah, but no, I was pretty much done. I said that we're just going to hang out because I'm exhausted about it. It's so boring.
Well, now, Friday night or Saturday night, you were over at Snappers, right? At the club, and they had a big birthday party there for Catherine.
Catherine
Laszlo was in
last
town,
night.
and who else was there?
Laszlo,
Sloan?
Ron Hortman, Brian Saywin.
And Fernandez was there?
Baby Bog, Greg Cashmanian from
Cashmanian,
LA.
that's right, yep. How come all the LA guys are always here? I always hear them they're here. What are
I
they,
know
back and
Johnny-
forth?
Yeah, they go back and
Who
forth.
the hell can afford to fly back and forth from
Greg's
here in LA?
sister's getting married.
Oh, okay.
So that's why he
Special
came back.
event, so I don't know how these guys can afford to fly all
I
over the damn
went.
country.
This will be my second time in April.
I know, no, I'm just saying the comics that go out there and try to make it, and then they're flying back over here, and they're doing gigs. I'm like, what are you doing here? I thought you went to LA.
That's what their family is. But it's really hard to get paid gigs when you first go over there.
Hell yeah, it is. And then when you start getting paid gigs, they're like showcase gigs, right? And
Yeah.
it's not like real money.
No.
Anyway, I got a gig coming up. I'm working Coconuts next actually tomorrow night, 9:30 at the Clearwater Coconuts. And
Who's in it?
What's that?
Who's in it?
No clue. I'm headlining. That's all I know. I have
I'll
no idea.
go.
The Jack's joint?
Yeah, I haven't seen Larry in a while, and I like watching you.
All right, well, come on out. We'll have a good time. I think Joe, and actually I invited Joe and Megan to come out because the reunion's coming up. And Megan, get this, Jordan.
Yeah?
Megan is nervous about, she is nervous about doing improv with us.
What?
Well, no.
It's been a
seriously.
while, I guess, right?
Yeah, but as you said last week, remember she said she wants to be an actress? Not she said it, but Joe. Remember Joe told us she's trying to, get up the skills. I'm like, what a better way to do it than doing improv? She's freaked out about it. She's kind of freaked out about it.
But she's done improv with you before.
All of us, I think.
Yeah.
What, you?
Yeah, we would take Shaw's class at least.
Well, that's right, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't get it, dude.
I don't know. Just put a blindfold on her so she doesn't see the audience. It'll be fine. We'll let her wander around the stage. It'll be awesome.
Well, Joe got a little tweaky on the phone, too. Like, well, are we going to have a set list? What are we going to do? I mean, he was really kind of like, I don't know what we're going to be doing. I'm like, we'll wing it, I guess. I mean, we'll put together a set list usually, right? Like a week before?
Or the night of.
Are we going to have a rehearsal, dude?
Oh, I guess they're going to want a rehearsal. Oh, god dang.
Do you want to do the rehearsal?
God, you guys never rehearse anymore. You just go up there and do it. That's true improv.
Yeah, badasses.
Badass improv.
We used to do it like once a week.
It's not half as good as it should be, but we're
know.
badass. It should be a lot better, but it's not.
I'm disappointed I can't go.
What are you going to LA for this time, damn it?
She's going to bone.
No, I'm not boning. I'm not.
You're
I
not?
won't be boning. No.
It's a
No, I'm
bone-free
visiting
trip?
my friend Gary, who we are on a work project together.
What work project? Can you talk about it?
No.
Mom's listening.
Well, I do his Twitter, is basically what I do, but I'm helping him out with his website thing.
So it's not like a video project or a television project that I would have to know about.
No. No, it's just like website stuff.
I don't believe her.
Why not?
I don't know. It's the glasses or something. I don't know. She's got a little skirt on. She's shifty. She's too taut for me.
Shifty.
I don't trust taut people.
Taut.
Yeah, people that are taut.
How do you spell it? Long Island Mary, I think, is right. It's T-A-U-T. That's what I was thinking.
T-A-U-T.
Oh, no.
Oh, you know.
How do you spell taut?
How do you spell taut,
Petchra,
Petchra Chelli?
like she has a taut bottom.
Petchra Chelli, you're on the air. Go ahead.
Go ahead. What? You haven't asked me anything. It's the first thing you've said to me.
Well, you heard us talking, damn it. You know we picked up, and the last time Jordan said...
I forgot to say.
No, hold on, wait. Go ahead. Smack him with the usual crap.
State your name and purpose.
That's what you
It's
get.
not fair. You should be allowed to swear on this show.
You can swear. I don't give a crap anymore. We don't swear.
It's
but
Friday night.
Yeah, it's
All
Friday
the
night.
rules
You
are off.
told Tiffany off at the start of the show because she said cock. That's not even a swear
I
word.
didn't
It's a type
say
of chicken.
cock. I didn't say cock.
I said gray mushroom.
Are you there? Is everything all right?
No, I'm there. The phone's just a bit funny. It's a bit sort of like cutty. Your voices sound weird.
Click on the options there and go with automatically on the Skype thing. Skype down below. Yeah. Tools. And click. Yeah, go
Just
to
keep talking to Petchra Chelli. I know what you're saying.
All right, go down to the sounds.
Oh, my
I'm gonna
God.
help you, and then go to. It's
Oh
there.
my God, you
It's
can't do
hooked
it.
up.
You can't do it.
It's hooked up. No, I want to make sure it's good. I don't know what the hell it's doing.
Oh, he
Anyway,
can't-
Petchra Chelli, listen, we played the thing at the beginning. We've played it again with the copyright thing for Travis's show. Whatever, sue us. I don't care.
Well, the copyright thing, yeah, it was hilarious. I loved that.
No, I couldn't.
Because, no, go on.
I listened to that part of his show, but I kind of got bored after that and couldn't listen to the rest. What else happened?
If I'm being completely honest, I didn't listen to any of it. I listened to that bit, started laughing, and then got on with my life. I haven't heard the rest of it yet.
All
But
right.
like that Kevin Thomas, he listened to it, and he was like, it's really funny because Travis is pulling his tampon out, going on about copyright law. The guy played like a load of clips from Ghostbusters, and I'm pretty sure he didn't get, written consent from Bill Murray or whoever the hell owns the right to that.
Harold Ramis.
I really like the bit where he said that no one's allowed to bad talk him on Twitter because that's breaking his copyright law or something like that. So, whatever. I'm going to try my hardest to break as much of his supposed copyright law that doesn't even exist. I mean, I'm not trying to make out that I'm some brain box, but I know a little bit about the law. And, I know what fair use is. So I'm going to try and break as much of his supposed law as possible so that he tries to sue me. I mean, can you imagine him going to court? The way he looks, the way he sounds, he's going to be like, oh, well, there's this guy from England, I don't know his name, and he's on Twitter, and he's posting bits of my show, and I'll be like, your show? He'll just get laughed out of court. It'll be hilarious.
Yeah, everything you put up on Podomatic, I'm pretty sure is their property. I mean, right? As soon as you throw it up there, is that how it works?
I have no idea.
You don't even know. All right, so yeah.
I don't think so. No.
Yeah, well, it is on YouTube.
It doesn't matter whose property it is. It's fair use. You can look at the Young Turks or the news
Right.
or is it the Colbert Report? It's called or something like that.
Yeah.
Or South Park. You're allowed to. I mean, I could do a show based on this show, just saying I thought it was shit because that's in the copyright law. It's my right to do that.
Travis, we
Travis
own
doesn't
you.
know that because he's a moron.
I don't know why he gets so upset though about it. I don't understand. He's definitely saying his opinion, and there's no apologies. When you say "f you" after you throw your opinion, you're not really apologetic or even like, oh, listen, I don't want to offend anybody. So what's the difference if somebody throws it back in your face? I don't see why you get so pissed.
Thing is, I didn't even give an opinion. All I did was put a clip of his show up on Just Saying. It was a load of other people that were like, "That's really sexist." I didn't say anything about it. He's just bitch hurt because a load of people disagree with him.
Right.
He's obviously very pompous.
If anything, you promoted
I-
his show by putting
I-
a clip of it out there, right?
Even a few people said I never used Ian. I don't know his second name. Ian Bomenia or something like that. He even said I've never listened to the show, and the only reason I listened to it was because of this. So I think Travis, I deserve an apology and a thank you off Travis. In fact, I demand one, and I'm going to sue him for slander. I'll sue his stupid ass right back.
That's two apologies done tonight. Your over modulation apology with your gimp leg over there, and you are so gimpy right now. And Travis, hopefully Travis will call in, and I don't think Tiffany. What do you think about the whole thing? You like Travis, have you? But you haven't really listened to his show. I like
Travis. I like Petchra. I don't know.
Did you hear the Valentine show? Because he went off, dude. It was hysterical.
Oh, about how he doesn't. But he's just picky about women or something.
Incredibly picky. Like Seinfeld picky.
They can't have kids. They can't talk to him. They should not have outside interests or something. I think he wants like a real doll, basically. Is that right?
Yeah.
That cooks.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's his
I
prerogative.
don't know if you're talking to me. Your phone line is going absolutely mental.
Huh. I don't know what that's all about. No, we were talking about we were talking about Travis about his list of things that women can't be.
I mean, he basically wants to bang Rosie the robot from the Jetsons.
Yeah, I think
I think the one that offended most was when he said, "Don't get involved with divorced women because they're either going to have ex-husbands or children, and they're not going to be able to give you the time that you deserve, or something like that. And people were just sort of like, what? I mean, I like a joke, but bloody hell.
Well, I mean, like, I'm divorced, but my husband lives my ex-husband lives away in England, and I never talk to him. So
Right.
It doesn't affect my life at all.
No, it's a pretty bold thing to say and a pretty blanket statement to say. But again, it's his podcast. He wants to throw his opinion out there, and that's fine. I don't begrudge him that. But don't get pissy when people say, hey, that's kind of, we don't agree with you, or that's not really a cool thing to say. If you said it in your closet and somebody had wired a mic in there and heard you and then got pissed about it, then I could see where you could get angry. But he's putting it out on the internet for everybody
When
to
do
hear.
you think that would even happen, though?
Yeah,
That's
like
a weird situation.
wiretapping thing or something like that. I don't know. Like if somebody recorded a private conversation, if they tapped your phone and got one of your voice messages where you said something. You remember what happened with Dog the Bounty Hunter when he was telling his son all these racist things and they had tapped his phone? Somebody had tapped it.
I don't really watch white trash TV.
I don't watch that.
It was all over the internet. It wasn't white trash. It is white trash TV, but it was all over the internet.
I don't go on white trash internet either.
Okay, whatever. All right, Petchra Chelli. Well, listen, continue to throw some stuff. I thought it was hysterical. I thought it was very funny. Always fun.
Oh, so did I. Are you guys on Just Saying yet?
Crystal?
No, we're not. Not until it comes out for Android.
Yeah, when it comes out for Android, we're on it.
All right. Get your ass on there as soon as me and Brad, at the moment, we're having a bit of a rap battle, right? I'll get him to call in and explain it better. But, yeah, you should listen to it. It's funny.
Send us the links and we'll play it on the show.
Right.
Unless you guys
I'm
have
on
copywritten
Just
it.
Saying. We can go on. I mean, we have an account on Just Saying. We just don't utilize it. So we can go on anytime.
All right, why don't we tweet it out a little later? We'll tweet out that link.
Okay.
You'd be the only one, too. Everyone else is scared to go on it because it started off with a post that Brad put on there, a song that he did called God's a C-U-N-T. I can't say that word, obviously. Like, because a lot of the people I'm Just Saying are American, like, the thing about Americans is you're all still scared of space ghosts, whereas in, like, Europe and Australia and all that sort of jazz, we could care less, you know what I mean? We kind of gotten past that after the Renaissance, you know? So it's like all the Americans, they won't touch it with a barge pole. Every post that Brad does gets about 20 likes and 20 replies. That post, I'm the only person that would talk on it to, and everyone else just, sidestepped it.
All right, we'll have to pull it up. Crystal, see if you can find it. Maybe we'll play a little bit. Not all Americans are like that, Petchra Chelli. I'm not afraid to say what's on my mind. Let's not get it construed. You're right. There is a large number of us, but Jordan, you say kind of what you want to say.
Yeah, I'm not scared of Space
A third
Monster.
of the host of this show is like that. 1/3 of the show.
I'll say I don't give a crap, man. I will say, listen, pull up here. Hold on. Pull up the little things on the thing there. Yeah, this. Minimize everything. There you go. And then play Condom 1. I'm not afraid. I'll say it. You say that like a guy who's never had a condom in his mouth. Yeah, see? I don't care.
I love that one.
I don't care. And then if it gets weird, I'll continue. I don't even care. You say that like a guy who's never had a condom in his mouth.
When have you done that?
I've never done that. I don't give a crap.
I love that.
Why you just denied it though? You do give a crap.
No, I don't give a crap.
Have you had a condom in your mouth?
No, well, like a balloon condom. I don't know. Maybe
a balloon condom.
Maybe like jokingly blew
Do
one up.
balloons even need condoms?
For Christ's sakes.
That would be fun to blow it up like a balloon.
I knew I shouldn't have brought this up. All right, Petchra Chelli, I don't know. Is your phone still jacked up, or can you hear us?
I can hear when you speak. When Tiffany speaks, I drown out anyway. It's more when Jordan does. It sounds like someone's kicking about a bunch of paint tins.
Is my mic bad?
No, turn your mic in and talk. Say something, Jordan. Say something.
Hello, Petchra Chelli.
Oh, God. Go back to kicking paint tins.
Right on.
And Tiffany, talk right into your microphone. Say hello to him. So let's test it to see. Because I bet it's just you not putting your face
That's right.
on the mic.
It's the double special show. 2
Petra.
hours of technical problems with Chris Gorges.
There's no technical problems except you guys being afraid to speak into your microphones. You want to turn up the chin and all over. You got to talk right into it. Okay, Tiffany's giving me a mind screw right now. All right, Petchra Chelli. Well, listen, Crystal's gonna see if she can find that Just Saying thing. We'll try to get on there. I mean, I don't know. I'll give it a whirl.
We'll have a rap battle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Before I go, I'm just going to say 2 words.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to hang up the phone. And I'll open a can of worms. I'll let you lads do it.
Oh, crap. Oh, you're an ass.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't.
Orny Anderson.
Who? What did he just say? Did you hear him?
Anderson?
Lonnie Anderson.
Lonnie Anderson. Who the hell is Lonnie Anderson?
Oh, remember Lonnie Anderson?
From WKRP?
Yeah. He must have been watching that.
Likes blondes with big boobs.
Apparently.
Lonnie Anderson. He needs to see. He's not very clear on what
the hell was that about? How is that a can of worms?
I'm gonna hold on. I'm going to. He'll call back. Trust me. I'm gonna go ahead and just make a drink real quick. Jordan, if you just want to give announcements of the reunion show and then also our Twitter and Facebook while I do that, just give me a little something. Play RGI. Come on, man. Do a technical job.
Shut up. Ladies and gentlemen, that's right. Coming up April 4th, it's going to be the Charming Hooligans reunion show at Jack's Joint. Coconuts at Jack's Joint in beautiful Clearwater, Florida. Come on out. See Chris Gorges, Joe Davidson, Marty Hoffman, Megan Chapnick, Daryl Knapp, others, and me. Daryl Knapp will not be there. Oh, who's going to do a set list then? Crap. All right, anyway, while we're waiting for Chris to finish his drink, let's go ahead and play an ad from one of our sponsors, RGI International.
In today's world, your problems don't amount to a hill of beans. Unless you're talking to RGI International. That's right, RGI, your source for critical thinking and problem solving. Write to them now at gorgeous@juno.com. That's GORGES @juno.com. RGI, your friend.
Trouble never hangs around. We interrupt this program to bring you a special report.
Hey, wrestling fans and freaks alike. I am the Information Highway's last living outlaw. My name is the Masked Tweeter. I hail from parts unknown. I am here today to deliver to you breaking news that's going to put you in a headlock. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Stop the presses. Get the president on the horn. This is a big one, folks. I am joining forces with Andy's Army.
Andy's Army.
To give Andy Kaufman the 2014 WWE Hall of Fame Induction Award. Think about it. You, me, the rest of Andy's Army. Together we can collaborate and make this happen, folks. I don't have to tell you, how cool would it be to play a small part in getting the legendary comedian Andy Kaufman inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame Class of 2014. Wherever you visit online, I want you to hashtag AK4WWEHOF 2014. Let me say it again. Hashtag AK4WWEHOF 2014. Wherever you go, Facebook, Twitter, I want you to hashtag it. I want you to tell your friends. I want you to tell your family. I want you to stop people on the street, people you don't even know. And I want you to say, hey, let's put Andy Kaufman in the WWE Hall of Fame Class of 2014. I know you can do it. Remember, hashtag AK4WWEHOF 2014. And don't forget to visit me on Twitter at MaskTweeterX.
All right, we're back live on the Double Special Show with your host, Chris Gorges, Tiffany Barbee, and me, JB Lee. And remember, sign up for Andy's Army and that hashtag. Hashtag. That ridiculous. Hashtag.
Is that what Crystal's picture is?
I don't know. Crystal, what are you doing in there?
Oh, change it into sweats for those who couldn't hear.
I wanted to pull a slide. Your slide. We'll do it in a second. Welcome back. Double Special. Phone number 727-475-6139. Nice try, Petchra Chelli. Nice try, but your UK mouth deceived you. And
Lonnie Anderson?
Yeah,
what?
Pitiful. Although we will talk about this right now. When we first started the show, we had Tiffany come on. Tiffany, when we started the show, it was just Jordan and I, Double Special. And then you...
I remember, I produced it.
Yep, you produced it to begin with. And then how did you end up coming into the studio with us? I forget how that actually happened. Were you just like bored?
I started it with Nolan.
No, not... I know you started the station, but how did you end up on our show? Well, how did that come about? I can't remember.
I think you guys called me.
Did we call you?
Yeah, you guys called me when I was at home, and I was like, I remember. Yeah, no, you called me.
Are you sure we didn't talk about it at the Comedy Club?
I think it was about Heat Miser. You called me when I was at home, and then, no, the show did. You guys called me. Nolan must have said, call Tiffany or some crap.
Did we?
Yeah.
Why would we be talking about Heat Miser if you weren't here?
I have no idea, but you guys called me up, and we talked, and then you guys were like, oh, you should come into the studio. Then I came in the studio as a guest.
And we never let you go?
I don't remember any of this.
No, I remember.
She seems very annoyed with us right now. Yeah. Why are you annoyed?
I'm not.
You seem very... That was a very annoyed... You were just like... All right, anyway, long story short, the reason I bring it up is because you've been on the show for a while. We've had our fun with you.
Since July 2012.
Has it really been that long? Mm-hmm. Wow. You've eaten bugs for us. Mm-hmm. You waxed Jordan's back. We had this thing set up with this lesbian in another city, in another state rather.
Another girl.
Yeah, Heather girl. We wanted her to come in and just to have a dating game, but we couldn't logistically set it up. And you were getting uncomfortable about it, and I just didn't want to push the issue. But, I mean, if she came in, it would have freaked you out. Like,
well, I don't really, like, I like some lesbians. Like, I like Long Island Mary and some, but I don't like any ones that are, I don't like ones that are going to hit on me.
It's half of her act.
I've never seen her act all the way through. And not the new act. Before it was about a mother. Half her act was about a mother. Her and a mother.
Half is like lesbian and stuff.
Yeah, I don't like ones who think that they could actually go out with me.
So Heather would have bothered you.
Yeah, well,
would you have kissed her though? I mean, if she
no,
not even like one like a theater kiss.
Because she likes it. I mean, she likes kissing girls.
Yeah, but what if you were in a movie and you had to kiss a guy? He would have liked it, but it was It's
but it's a guy.
Yeah,
I did do that. I've done that.
Yeah, but it's not. You did a movie kiss?
Yeah.
In that movie she was in?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't watch it. I watched like 8 minutes.
It was like a very stiff kiss.
Was it? It wasn't that.
No, but in the but we actually had to do a French kissing scene, but they cut it. Thank goodness.
The reason I bring up Heather is because it was going to be an elaborate scheme. And we actually made this plan like months ago. And when I say we, I mean Jordan and Crystal and myself about Heather. And the plan was so conceived that we actually wrote down what we were going to do. And we put it in this envelope. And it is dated. Look at the date on that. What does the date say?
April 26, 2013.
Okay, so there's a date on it. And if you look on the envelope, what is on the back of the envelope? What is that? Touch it.
Oh, well, it's the wax that people use to seal letters.
Well, no. Who uses wax to seal a letter now? It's just wax. We just got wax from a candle.
People used to. I'm like, everybody.
Yeah, again, in the 1600s. Nobody who does that anymore. Nobody.
I had a sealing wax kit when I was a kid. It was awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Did you really?
Yeah, I'd melt wax and put seals and everything. What?
Anyway.
It's like, anyway. All right, yeah, okay, Baron. Whatever.
Yeah, no, those are very
All right, so as you can see, I'm holding it up. We sealed this letter. Crystal, can you give me just a little, like a sharp instrument or something? Because I can't. Oh, no, I guess it'll pop off. All right.
Do you even remember what it said?
No, I don't. I'm going to have her read it because I don't remember. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
We sealed this, and this is directly
Well, you could have done
related.
that yesterday and just wrote those words on it.
No, wait,
Leprechaun, we did this.
Leprechaun, we did this, and Leprechaun, we sealed this. This has not been open since April 26th of 2000. Leprechaun.
I know what it says now too.
All right.
Yeah, me
So I'm gonna have you open this, and I want you to read it on the air. Okay. This is directly related to the Heather situation.
That?
It's I don't know.
We put like some stuff.
It was parchment.
Yeah.
It's like a. Was it parchment? That'd be hilarious. It's a scroll. What did we? Oh, we had a newspaper in there with the date.
Okay, so pull out.
Yeah, that was our proof.
All right, so pull out the newspaper. Hold it up so everybody can see it. Hold it up again on the camera. No, hold up the front so they can see it. It's a Clearwater Beacon.
April 26th.
Clearwater Beacon. Hold it up so they can see
Oh,
the.
my word.
I want them to see the front of it, Chris. The front
I'm
of it.
not Crystal.
No, the front of it. There you go. I'm sorry. Just
they can't read it anyway.
April
I just want to
26, 2013.
So
It
April
does say
26th.
it. It does
There you
say
go.
it.
All right. So wow, dude, we went all out, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, we had a sign thing too. We had to like all sign.
Okay, so what does it say?
It says emergency addendum to official rules. Leprechaun is not equal to leprechaun.
Spell out the first leprechaun.
It's spelled LEHPRICAHN. Leprechaun is spelled like leprechaun.
Like it's supposed to be. All right.
Signed and witnessed. All right, so I don't get it.
So this was in case you asked us.
Right.
And leprechaun us on Heather. We had this drawn up so that we would be able to not be honest with you and tell you later on that we actually used the unofficial spelling of leprechaun in case. But you never leprechaun us, damn. I thought it was coming, but it never happened.
Well, I was just so awkward in the situation.
Okay, here's the thing. Heather's not gay. She was straight. It was a total put on. The entire thing was a put on. Her name is not Heather. She doesn't live out of state. She lives like 20 minutes from here.
Yeah.
The whole thing was a setup.
That's good.
And it would have been not as funny had we not sealed this damn thing and forgot about it. Really, it sat in the house and we forgot about it.
That was funny when she called in. That was really like.
Yeah. So anyway, I thought that was kind of funny. And Heather, what's her real name?
Cassandra.
Yeah,
Cassandra,
she
thank
did
you.
a really good job acting and
Dude, it was
improv.
too
Is
funny.
she an improv
Yeah,
actress?
she's a girl that Crystal used to work with.
Yeah.
Yep. Anyway, so that was our little gag on you, and God, I wish we could
That
have
was
played it out.
really funny.
I wanted to play it out to the end and have her come to the studio, because she, even though she was not gay and has a boyfriend and everything, didn't she have a child as well?
No.
Anyway, so she was going to come in and still kiss you. She had no problem kissing.
I mean,
She's totally going to do it.
No, I would have.
No, but she was straight. She wouldn't have liked it. That's what I'm saying. She's not gay.
It wouldn't have been a gay kiss.
It would not have been a gay
Yeah,
kiss.
no, it would have been.
It would have just been wrestling.
Lip wrestling. How would that have made you feel, though, knowing afterwards that it wasn't gay? Would you have been
I'd
relieved?
really rather not ever say that I've kissed a girl in my lifetime. I'd really rather just have that be something I didn't do.
Why?
What if you like it, though?
Yeah.
I won't.
What if it's nice?
Katy Perry didn't think she'd like it.
I don't want to kiss a girl.
It'd be pleasant. It'd be. It could
Well,
be
how about
bad.
you? Would you kiss a guy? Why don't you kiss Jordan?
I have.
Yeah, I think we've kissed once
Yeah.
or twice at least.
On the lips?
Yeah, I've kissed guys in the
show,
show.
yeah.
Screwing around. Yeah.
Wait, what, screwing around?
No, I mean in the show. Screwing around.
No, you said in the show or screwing around.
Yeah.
You guys are a little
You
light.
should have been
on
on
your
that
feet.
clip right there. That was the perfect time to play the clip.
Oh, the one about you, the condom in your mouth?
Yeah, you're just not on it, dude. You're not.
Dude, you know what? I'm not used to it.
It's easy. I've made it so easy, dude. All you have to do is minimize, and then everything's
Oh,
right.
so-
Like a guy who's never had a condom in his mouth.
I love that. I like these bit things.
You like him? See, I'm doing it. It's pissing him off. You close the other ones out, dude. Close the other
Just
ones
chill.
out.
I'll leave them open. That's fine.
You don't need those anymore.
We might.
They're getting in the way. Close them out.
Oh my God.
God, I'm helping you.
We might need this
Oh,
one.
monkeys have penises.
See, that one's very good.
I'm gonna have a lot more of those Tiff bits too. I'm gonna go through the old shows and pull out some stuff, and I think maybe I'll
Is
do a
that
little
just
song.
from one episode?
Yeah, that's just from one episode.
What about JB's Gems?
What's that? JB's Gems.
Ooh, yeah.
All right, I'll work on them. I've got the program down now.
And then what could
Oh,
Chris
you're
have?
JB.
I wish
thinking
I wish
you
that
was
you would do
Jordan.
stuff like this though. I mean, this is not.
I don't have
now
a-
that I'm.
You got the fancy computer.
Well, yeah, and then you're married, so what else do you have to do?
Yeah, exactly.
Really? No, I'll just take my son to
Sure.
surgery and look after him and everything.
Oh God. Did you cry the whole time?
Dude, let me tell you what. He went into surgery. We went into the room. And when they take you in there, they do the vitals and everything. He's sitting there. He's trying to be cool. I can tell he's a little nervous, but he's sitting there. He's cool. So then they come in and they get the little gown, right? And they want him to put on the gown. He's in his pajamas. They said it was okay for him to come in his pajamas. He looks at the gown. And he's like, "No, I don't want to do that." And I'm like, "Jake." And I started to try to get him to do it. And the nurse is like, "Let's not stress him out." I'm like, "I'm cool with that." So then it comes time. So he's already ditched the gown. He's like, "I'm not doing the gown. I'm going in my own clothes. I got my own Yoda slippers. This is where we're." So then they want him to get in the gurney because they're going to go to the gurney. We thought that we would be with him until they gave him the gas, and then he would be asleep, and then they would wheel him into the OR and do what they had to do, right? Mm-hmm. But no, they're going to take him before they put him to sleep, and basically they described to us, "You're going to go down the hallway. He's going to hang a left. You're going to hang a right." I'm like, "Oh, that'll be easy." Like he's going to freak out when we get separated. So they bring the gurney in for him to go into surgery, and they say, "Get up on the gurney." He's like, "Nah, I'll walk." He literally tells them, "I got this. I'll walk into the OR." I'm like, "Okay, little man." So we go in there. We get to the point where we're going to make our turns, and I say goodbye, and he says goodbye to Mom, and he walks into the OR and doesn't even look back. No, she's laughing because Jordan's asleep. All right.
I was actually really into the story. Like, I'm like staring at
The kid, he's got
I
he
didn't even
doesn't
look
care.
at myself once. I'm like, wow.
No, because it was scary. Because look, we both have medical knowledge, right, Crystal? And a little bit of knowledge is not a good thing always in your brain, right?
I had a dream about time bandits. Anyway, go on.
That's a good movie.
So, and it was a big deal, even though it was not a huge surgery deal. Like I did research, and they said it's one of the
Making Jordan
safest
cry.
ones. But no, he doesn't care. He doesn't care.
I actually was really into that story.
No, it was
I
funny,
was
though.
imagining it in my head. Like, I was picturing him going
He
the
was
other
very
way.
brave. He was very brave.
Awesome.
And it was but I mean, a lot of kids freak out, dude. We went by one room, and Jake looks in there, and his kid like, "Rah!" Like they're not taking me alive. And he's looking at him like, "Oh crap, what's he going in for? Eye muscle surgery?" It was not good. But listen, I will say this: thank you very much, Dr. Elliott's. We had 2 Dr. Elliott's. They were great, and all children's. You did a great job, and Jake is doing great. And thanks again for everybody on Facebook for.
Dude, you should call those thank yous till after at least a week.
Why?
What if his eyes falls out tomorrow? It's gonna be really embarrassing, if you thank these doctors and then a day later the eyes fall out.
Now, is he going to be able to close his eyes when he sleeps?
Yeah, no, it's eye muscle surgery in the inner part of the eye that helps the eye move left to right. his right eye was turning in when he got like tired and everything.
Now,
like,
if he raises his right arm, will he blink uncontrollably?
No, I don't think so. I don't think they're connected.
My best friend in kindergarten, who I'm still friends with, she got eye surgery, I think, for the same thing. And now when she sleeps, her eye's always open.
What the hell's? Wow, they messed her up.
Like I remember, like when we'd had slumber parties, we'd all just like look up. Like if we would have had,
Dude, that's freaky.
If we would have had cameras on our phone, we would have been taking pictures of
She
it.
would have. She would have looked at her with her eyes open and asked her this question.
If we had cell phones. Or
Dude, if that happens, that means you're going to have to like go in at night while he's asleep and put eye drops in his eyes every night. You have to like wake up 3 times a night to do that just to keep his eyes from drying out.
Yeah.
Otherwise, he wakes up and he's got like 2 prunes in his head. That's what it looks like.
They're like really old cocktail onions.
Now that she's older, though, I asked her. I said, "Do you have to explain to guys that you sleep with about your eye?" Like,
Yeah, listen, because if I didn't know the girl and I woke up, I'd be like, "Hey!"
I know, like, you must have to explain it every time.
Are you awake? Are you awake? Are you dead? Jesus, poking her stick. She's ready to be a bomb. You got some weird fans.
Like she'll be like, we have to talk before they have sex instead of like waiting for her to say that she has an STD, and she's just like, my eye will be open.
How would
all
that
night.
talk go, Jordan? I know. How would it recreate this for me? You're in the
Listen, if I fall asleep during sex, my eyes will stay open. So it doesn't mean you're good at sex. You know, you just you're actually. Anyway, I don't know.
Oh, you're going to do great in the reunion show. How you just jumped off of that. Next week in the studio, John J. Murray will be coming in and joining us. He actually booked me for a show April 5th at Club 1933. That's the night after the Hooligan show. So if you want to see my stand-up, what was that big sigh for?
Oh, was that out loud?
Yeah.
Not about your show. No,
What was it? John J. Murray, you over him? Oh, he hit on you, didn't he?
No, he's fine. He's a fine.
He's married.
No, he's a fine.
He has a lovely wife. I don't know. She sighed right after I said that. Like,
I
friggin' guy.
didn't. Nothing.
What happened?
Nothing. He's probably watching the show.
There is something.
He has a podcast. No, he didn't ever do anything. I'm just.
Dark secrets.
Okay.
No, what?
I will say he won't watch this.
Probably
He
not.
shouldn't want. No,
I just don't think he's very funny at all.
Now, why did you push her into that? No, I'll justify it. But no, let me say this because I think he's very.
Is he a working comedian?
Oh, yes, he is. No, hold on, Jordan. You were at the last reunion show. John J. Murray did a set. How was his set? He did pretty well. He was a pretty damn good set.
Okay. Yeah, it was
Crystal,
a good set. And you know what? I've seen him before, and I didn't think he was that funny. But the set that night, it was really good.
How long has it been since you've seen him?
Well, I mean, it's been like 3 years.
He's
but
much better now.
I mean, but he still's not getting paid work.
Yes, he is.
Where?
He's setting
from
up
the
shows.
crappy little restaurant things.
I'm at one of those crappy little
At
restaurants.
least that's Coconuts, but I don't think these little
No,
bars.
I'm at his place.
that
He
these
set the
guys
show up.
set up.
Club 233, 1933. Whatever.
They're like, oh, I'm having a show at a coffee house. That's not really like I'm saying a professional.
If
booker
money,
giving you a
listen, if
professional
money
gig.
changes hands, it's a paying gig. You don't have to be an official booker. It doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be a national chain.
Maybe he's funnier. I don't know.
He is.
He is actually. I will say he is, and I am a comedy snob.
She is.
Is
Big
he
time.
okay? Maybe I just thought he's one of those perpetual open micers. Like
No, I'm
Ray
with you
Hines.
because I'm the same way. I know, and I'll say this on the air. Happy birthday, Catherine Maloney Larson. I never thought she was that funny, but I asked Laszlo how she doing. He goes, she's getting really good.
Yeah,
I'm like,
she's getting better.
I've never liked her. I didn't think it was that funny. But
you haven't seen her in a really long
I have
time
not seen
either.
her.
So
Right, so it's not fair, right? Just like you haven't seen John Jay.
unfair.
It's not fair to say that now.
Okay. So John J. Murray, I apologize. Don't take a bit out of this. I'd really rather him not know that I've said this.
Should take a bit out of this, or make a bit? You mean?
Yeah, I'm sure he's funny now. But 3 years ago, John Murray was not funny.
Well, that's 3 years.
Well, I
then.
probably wasn't funny either.
If you don't get funny in 3 years, you don't need to be doing any shows, let alone paid
Dave
shows.
Hines is in this perpetual open micer. He's been doing this for like 8 years, and he's still not.
Has he really?
Yes, he's been.
Oh,
No,
wow.
that was 8 years, like 3 years ago. He's probably 11 years now.
I don't know.
There's some people that are just always open micers.
Yeah, I guess I could have been one of those people. I suppose.
It's harder for boys. Girls, you get gigs no matter what, even if you're not funny.
No, you're right about that though, because there are some girls that are not that good that get gigs. No, well, no, but she's right. Listen, it's tough for girls, and I haven't seen Long Island. I haven't seen Long Island in a long time, and I see her think she's doing really well, and
Yeah, girls, it's easier. There aren't as many of us.
The first time I saw the Diva show, I was like, but I mean, apparently they're doing shows.
I mean, to be honest, women I don't ever think are that funny.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Who's the funniest girl, if you're gonna say?
Well,
on
I
the show?
mean, like would say
Locally.
Amy Schumer and all them are funny
Well,
because
no,
they're big. But any of the
obviously.
local ones, I mean, every now and then I chuckle, but I don't go to town. on
Chuckle.
anybody.
Where would you put
man, I'm
yourself
with
on
you
that
on
list?
that.
I'll give a little chuckle.
I'll give you a little chuckle.
Maybe.
I think I'm funnier than like Robin Savage. A few of them.
Ooh, that's fighting words.
I would like to see your set. I don't know when the hell you work. When are you going to do a set?
2 weeks from tomorrow.
Yeah, I don't.
Where?
Tonight.
Well, Snappers, of course, because I live
But
right
just
across
the
the
emceeing
street.
thing,
I
right?
don't-
When are you going to get into feature? When are you going to do that?
Sure, whenever I say I feel like.
Are you ready to feature?
No, I'm not cocky like that. I don't try to.
Well, no, not cocky, but do you have the material? Then you have to be cocky.
Tonight, Tiffany said she's going to try out new material for her gig in 2 weeks.
I said
Maybe
I
we should
want to.
preview some of that.
Do you have it? Do you know it already?
What?
New
Say it.
material? Do you have new bits? Do you have new bits? Why are you looking at me like I'm from Ecuador?
Probably, yeah.
Speak your words.
She looked like she walked through a cave entrance,
don't do
and I was a native with a hoot owl.
Jokes on the show.
You
What's
could
that?
do some jokes.
Everybody's done jokes on the show.
What have you been working on?
Yeah, what do you got? Give us a
help you.
I got
premise.
some stuff.
How about a
A
premise?
writing meeting.
No, so stop. How about a premise?
No.
One premise. No? You want to preview a premise? All right. Well, I don't think Joe's going to call. I was really hoping he would call and we would
Is
talk
Brad
to him.
calling?
I don't know. Well, I haven't talked to Brad in forever.
Travis?
You know what, though? You should be ready when Brad calls to play his intro, but you're never ready for that.
It's not pulled up, is it?
Just pull it in. It should be in the downloads. I think you downloaded it. I don't know what
Nah,
you did.
I'm not going to do it.
All right, whatever, dude.
Dick.
You like that Windows thing works better than you think it does, doesn't it? Though works nice because you can
Whatever.
play clips. Do I just click on it and play a clip, a nice clip?
Oh, monkeys have penises.
See, it's wonderful, isn't it?
Tiffany's hilarious.
Today, did you poop after coffee?
Today did you poop after coffee?
Today, did you poop? Oh, monkeys have. Today, did you poop?
Today did you?
Today, did you? Oh, monkey. Today, did you poop after coffee?
Oh, I'm gonna have a lot of them. I'm gonna have I'm gonna have a bunch of little files of all kinds of
Oh
funny
my
stuff
gosh,
from our
I
show.
want them all.
No, because in this year like I said, I want to put a demo tape out, and we'll actually have Lou Angelwolf will come in, and he wanted to be on Double Special again, and I thought, you know what, because he wants to do.
Oh, now he does. I thought you said he didn't like doing it.
No, he said it was hard when I wasn't here because you guys kind of were talking over him, and it was kind of. He said there was no quarterback, is what he said. But he wants to come. I said, listen, you don't have to be on Double Special because he wants to come in and do a test run with a guy that he wants to do a terrestrial show with, and I don't know if I want to have two guys bouncing stuff off each other while we're in the mix.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do a special show probably in the next week or so with Lou Angelwolf and this other guy. I don't know his name offhand, but and I'll air it. Either as an audio file, if we can figure out the YouTube thing, we'll do that. But I think I'll just do it on Audacity and then throw it up. And it'll be like a special edition. I'll mediate while they'll talk, and I'll help them kind of figure out their stick. Yo, we got another caller.
Yeah, so I got pulled up now.
All right, cool. Thanks for blowing us out on that.
You're welcome.
The phone number is 727-475-6139. 6139. Special Friday edition of Double Special in the house. Tiffany Barbee, Jordan Lee, and Crystal Hayes. Any new news on the sister front? Anything going on?
Nope, she's still frozen.
She's wow.
Still dead.
Still dead.
God, dude. What do you
Wouldn't that be cool? What do you think was gonna happen?
Wouldn't that be cool if she went to go see Frozen
I
at the
thought maybe
movie
she had like
theater?
what's that?
Wouldn't that have been cool if she went to go see Frozen
It would
at
have
the
been
movie
sad.
theater?
It would have been more sad
And
than
then she
cool.
froze.
That would be even sadder. That means she was like
sad.
dying behind the $2
That would be
movie.
sad. That would be ironic. That wouldn't be sad.
Are you gonna come up?
Do they defrost the when they find a frozen body? Do they defrost it?
Of course they do. How do you do a autopsy if it's
That's
frozen
not
solid?
good, though. Doesn't it get freezer burn then?
No,
But
no.
don't they freeze it to preserve it?
Yeah, if you freeze it, the meat gets all tough.
Just stop, Tiffany. Yes.
If I ever get frozen, I just want to stay frozen. Because what if I could come back to life? What if you could keep me frozen?
You can't do that.
And then I could be like alive.
Once you're dead, you're dead.
No, but what if there's a technology?
see the
I've seen
episode-
Encino Man.
Yep.
Yeah, didn't you see the episode with Cartman when he went back in time?
That's
They
a
were like-
cartoon.
Yeah, I know, but they at least in the cartoon they were like, once you're dead, you're dead. It doesn't work that way.
Yeah, but South Park doesn't know.
And wasn't there a movie before that about a caveman who came back from the ice? It was like a
Man.
serious movie.
What was that movie?
I can't remember now, but he had because he lived by eating buttercups, is what they recall. That was the plot point. He had a stomach full of buttercups and
buttercups.
Yeah, the flowers, and it's a natural antifreeze.
What's going on Twitter, Crystal? Anything at all? Anybody tweeting? Anybody
Nada.
listening to nothing?
Well, it's Friday
Is the Friday
night.
thing killing us?
It's
killing
killing
us.
us.
I
Really?
said
Yes.
I said that people better watch the show because I canceled the date.
No, listen, it's all good.
I could do that. They could. Do
Yeah,
it.
but you know what? They'll listen to it tomorrow or whatever.
We got to put it up on the automatic.
We listen.
Yeah.
I appreciate you guys not wanting to do the show. Agreeing to not do the show on Wednesday. It's just too much on my mind. I wanted to. You're going to Snappers?
Well, because my girlfriends are gonna watch the 9:30 show, and they invited me to go that.
I want to go to the 9 show. I want to go up to Snappers.
Roy Heber is there? Haber?
Yeah, I really wanted to go to the party, but the Catherine Maloney thing. I wish you could fix that for me. Why can't you fix that for me?
Oh, you should have texted me and reminded me.
No, but I mean, why?
I just don't understand why people are mad at each other in life.
I'm not mad at her though. That's it. We're not mad at each other. She's mad at. She's not really mad at me. She just doesn't like you. Right? She doesn't like.
I'm never mad at anybody for no reason.
No, but she's not mad at me. It's not like she's angry. She just doesn't care
hates
for me.
Chris.
I don't know if she hates me. She doesn't
hates you.
Do you think because you've been watching that show?
No, I think it's because I sided with Laz and his wife in their situation, and I don't want to say too much, but
It was
I
a fun
just
party.
you missed a fun part.
I understand where she's coming from. She just, you know, yeah, she's just got higher standards than me. You know.
What are you talking about?
Well, I mean, I can stomach you.
I am not. Listen, I am not offensive in any way. Most people, when I have said to other comics, I just because I throw it out there because I'm a little insecure about it, and I'm like, comics hate me.
Little?
Well, not a little. I'm not. I mean, listen, not a lot, but a little. Yeah, every comic is. That's why we do what we do. We're seeking attention. We're seeking.
Oh yeah.
Acceptance. No, we all are.
Oh, I know.
But I'm not the only one. It's not like you say you aren't, Tiffany, but yet you're up there doing the Wild Wild West. Who does that unless they're seeking for attention? You.
Well, my mom was on the other side of the camera coaching me and acting it out.
Maybe she liked dancing, dude. Some people like to create. We're not seeking approval or approbation.
Whatever.
We feel the need to create.
Say what you want to.
Otherwise, I'll explode.
I think it's a combination of both. I feel the need, but the need comes from somewhere. The need to do that comes from somewhere. You know damn well.
And your need is just a craven monster.
It is not. Whatever.
Don't be afraid of it.
No, but I mean, with that situation, I don't feel that need all the time. But at the same time, I've thrown out to comics like I think comics hate me. They're like, no. They always say no. But like Joe Regan, no, everybody likes you. Even Steve Eric, everybody likes you, man.
Yeah.
But no, I know they do. But there are a few younger people that we've come in contact with that I think don't like older guys. Number one, that aren't doing it full time on the road all the time. That's a big thing. And you've heard that, right? Mm-hmm. In circles, Tiffany. That if you're not a full time comic, you're not really a comic.
Right.
Am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I've always tried to balance the two, and so I don't fall into that. I'm not a full-time comic.
I enjoy you, Chris.
But you know what though? I can hang with any of those guys. You've seen my set. I can hang with any comic in the air. It's not a big deal. But at the same time, as a comic, you want people to like you. When people that are doing what you do don't like you, it kind of hurts a little bit.
When people hate you, that's when you made it.
So when you go to the hate thing?
Yeah, when people hate you, that's what bigger comedians say. When people hate you,
what
that's
big
when you made it.
comics have said that?
Everyone.
Can you name any comics that
I've
you've talked to?
heard it. I hang in their circles. No kidding. I've heard it.
What comic? And name one comic that you might have come in contact with.
Them.
Is there one comic that maybe you may have come in contact that has said they hate me and that means I've made it?
Oh, none of the comedians around here have made it.
No, not around here.
No one out of here knows you.
What do you mean nobody around here has made it? Hold on. First of all, Larry the Cable Guy is huge. He came out of here.
He's not here anymore. How would I talk
No, but he
to
came
him?
from here. You may have talked to him while he was making it.
Yeah.
Way up.
When did he hit on you?
Get her done.
Never, but some have hit on me. No kidding.
No, listen. What's his face? Possum's protege there made it.
Who? You don't even know his name.
I can't. It's
Dean Cain.
No, not Dean Cain. Damn it.
Ooh, I like Dean Cain.
Rose-colored glasses
Is he the one
guy.
that
What's the
played Superman?
Yes.
Oh yeah, he had a nice body. I
What did you
remember.
say?
You know he got the whole Superman thing from Possum.
They're not even listening. Mitch Hedberg.
Mitch Hedberg.
He started out
Mitch
here.
Hedberg.
Yeah, he started here. And
Yeah,
he
but
made
so
it.
what? I didn't say people don't make it, but no one here that's living here now has made it.
What comics do you know that have made it?
What, in life?
Is there one comic that you know that you talked to that's made it?
Yeah.
Who?
That's made it while I know them?
Yeah.
I don't know.
You said
I
yeah.
know people that's already made it.
Who?
I'm not gonna say. You
Why?
already know I
What are
would
you
say.
fishing for, Chris?
Well, I just wanted to say one damn name. Why won't you say the name? What are you afraid of? Why can't you say?
Well, like, I have
met
friends
this.
that are
Hold on, stop.
Letterman.
Okay. Why won't you say
them?
who's been a?
Like Andrew Norelli's been on Letterman and
Who
stuff,
else?
but I wouldn't say he made it.
All right, so that's not one that made it. Who made it?
Orny Adams.
Ah, Orny Adams.
I said it.
Okay.
He's on Teen Wolf.
Wow. I want to know why she's like, I know people. What people?
Yeah,
the people.
I don't want to say
the people that have made it.
I know him.
Why? Why wouldn't you say if they made it? That's a good thing.
Well, I
It's
know
like saying
him, but
somebody's
I
good
don't
at
like
math.
to say that I know him.
You don't want to say that you know him?
Yeah, I don't do
Why?
that. I don't know. I don't like to say that I know people.
Why? Why not? What bad can come from
Because
that?
when I first did say that I know him, people used to like try to like get me to talk to him to get gigs for them, and I was like, no, I don't care.
Well, now that you bring it up, now you bring it up, though, I mean,
But
yeah.
like people are like, oh, you know him, so like, can I do this and that? I'm like, no. So I rather just say
Really?
I don't
Are you
know him.
serious right now?
Yes.
Other
So many
comics.
people right away were like, oh, so you know him, blah 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 blah. And
See, I
I'm
didn't do
like-
that when you mentioned his name, did I?
And that's why I don't ever say that I know people
Why don't
that
you
are
just
popular.
Why don't you just that are popular?
And then also he has everyone's like, oh, he's such a douchebag from that comedian movie, and I don't want to hear about that either because he's not.
All right. Okay. You happy now, Chris?
Yeah, I said it. I talked about it.
Are you happy?
Yep.
You got really
Pretty
upset.
good.
You got.
I mean, it's
I'm not
very
upset.
personal.
I am not upset.
I kind of think you crossed the line.
I just wanted her to say a name. It doesn't have to be that name.
Why are you
It can be
afraid?
any name.
Why are you afraid of
Be
being
any
saying
name.
you crossed
You know
the
what?
line?
Be careful, brother.
What?
Be careful.
Be careful. You
Don't
already
push me. No, I'm not threatening you. I'm just telling you. Be careful.
You can't
Don't
drag
attack
anything
me.
out of me. I
I don't have to. All I have to do is say it, and you don't have to. It wouldn't mean anything. Anything you say after I say what I want to say means nothing. All right.
Listen to him. He's like getting all extortionate now.
I know. What do you think you have on Jordan?
Dude, I got a half an hour.
We all have stuff on each other. Like Jordan. knows
Nobody's got
stuff
shit
about
on me.
he's not
Nobody's got
allowed to
crap
say.
on me. I've done nothing.
That's because you let everything out on air. You don't.
Yeah, I'm brave.
You don't have
I'm not
secrets.
brave. That was my whole point. I'm not a pussy. You're all like, I know people. What people? Oh, I don't want to say. Well, then it doesn't count. If you can't say who it is, it doesn't count.
All right, here's a good question. Right now, what is the deadliest item you can grab without getting up?
This pen right
My
here.
hand.
Jab it into your neck. What are you going to hit me with your e-cigarette?
Yeah, this thing weighs a ton.
What do you have?
My hand.
Your hand. Well, she's got a point there. That is kind of deadly. Although, I don't know. Back fist. I don't know.
This is really.
You're looking a little
Although,
piquant. I don't know if you can do
this
it.
thing here, this coaster holder, that could really kill somebody.
hot.
You're listening to Double Special.
The most dangerous show on the air. We're surrounded by weapons.
It's time for Reddit question. We like to do Reddit question, even though George doesn't like
You've
to call
never
it.
done that.
We do it all the time. We just
When?
don't call
Here?
it Reddit question. Yeah, we don't call it Reddit.
I've never even known.
Usually we have a question for people that we ask people.
You do?
Yeah, all the time.
We missed that show.
No, we've done it
Yeah.
frequently.
He's funny. You know what's funny about Chris? Let's talk about that.
yeah.
He only remembers what's happened like that week in life. So
Sure.
he's like, you always do this.
Sure.
And he's like, you never do that. And
Never.
it's something like, I'm like he's like, you never talk about your personal life on the show. I'm like, remember the episode where I talked about the threesome thing, and then the one where we talked
No,
about
when
the
I say you never, when I say you never, hold on, wait, stop. Now hold on. When you say you never do, when I say you never do, it doesn't mean never like
You
zero.
mean that week.
It means like infrequently. Like I share much more myself. Jordan doesn't share much personal
Well, we could
stuff.
talk about the dating stuff.
My
stuff
knee
in the podcast
hurts.
since it's over.
Yeah, whatever. What?
I just shared personal stuff.
What's
My
the question?
eye hurts.
What's the question?
What is something you've done whilst inebriated that you would never do sober? I know Chris's answer.
Puke and pee? Oh, or a prostitute while high-fiving?
He never said he was drunk.
I was not drunk.
Oh.
I was most certainly not drunk.
I know mine.
We'll start with you, Jordan.
Eat a burrito from 7-Eleven.
Oh, Jesus. God.
Never would do that sober. When you're drunk, it's like that.
I think I know what Crystal's was, but it's just one of the drunk things that she's done. But I'll wait. Tiffany, what was the question again?
What is something you've done whilst inebriated that you would never do sober? You've been drunk before when you were in high school.
Where the hell is that? I can't even see that.
Are you
there it
talking
is.
about from when I was in high school?
Well, just in
When was the
general.
last
All
time you
I
were drunk?
remember when I was drunk was I just wanted to sleep with my retainer in my mouth. I'm like, I had to get my retainer. That's the only thing. I don't remember doing anything
Oh,
like.
you're an outlaw.
Yeah, I was like, I had to put my retainer in my mouth. I just remember. I don't.
Oh my God. That was her answer.
Would you not do that sober?
No, I would.
And so you disregarded the entire question.
There's nothing.
There's nothing you've ever done while drunk that you would never do when you're sober.
Never.
Come on.
Like anal? No, I'm joking.
Oh!
I'm kidding.
Was that a question?
No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's a joke. I
I'm
kid.
not so
I
sure.
kid. I would do that.
Well,
when
then
I'm
give us the
sober.
real answer then.
Okay.
She's like, go ahead. I don't care.
I'm kidding.
Okay.
I kid.
Just
I
the tip.
kid. I don't know.
You don't know? You're not going to answer the question?
But wasn't that funny what I just said?
Yeah,
We're not going for funny. I'm going for honest.
we already knew you did
That's
anal.
hilarious. No, stop it. My mom is listening. And
Too late, dude.
No, it's the part where it goes to mouth to flip this
kidding.
out.
Unwashed, Chris.
Oh, my God. All right, listen. This is getting way too nasty. So you're not going to tell us. That's
Oh wait, no, I can't think of anything. Hold on.
Read it again. People have read it. Or people of Tiffany.
People have double specials. What is something you've done whilst inebriated that you would never do sober?
I
Isn't that whilst?
I don't think I'm so
Did you ever throw up when you were drunk? Because you don't like doing
the
that.
next day, but you're sober by then. No, I don't like throwing up, but I've done that whilst not, while sober. I'm so about myself.
Why is this taking so long?
I know. This is
I'm
like.
just so about myself, but
my
I'm
God.
totally in control even when I'm drunk.
I'm going
I
to skip you then.
I have so many
Good
rules.
God, I can't do it.
Yeah, that was.
Maybe I didn't Perel.
Oh, I had an answer and I fucking forgot it because she just took forever. Holy Christ.
Would you lick a table while you were drunk?
No.
All right.
Something that something that I would do whilst drunk but not, get a tattoo. I got a tattoo when I was drunk and I probably wouldn't have done that had I been sober. And I
You
was
have more
drunk.
than one.
I was drunk both times. Both times I was at a party and I was like, well, no, the first time I was in the military and we were drunk as hell and just down by the base and we went and got tattoos. The second time I was at a party and the guy was like, oh, I'm doing tattoos here. I'm like, that sounds awesome, dude. You're like accredited, right? Yeah, just go in there, whatever. It's in the garage, no problem. Got a tattoo. Actually, not a bad tattoo, but yeah. And so, Crystal, what's yours? What would you do drunk that you would not do sober?
I would never ride in the flatbed of a truck with the tailgate down with my head hanging over on 275. That would be in hindsight, that seems like it was really dangerous. It could have been deadly.
Oh yeah, my wife, the stunt woman.
Oh, and I probably would never have tried to ride horses that weren't mine on somebody's property and get in trouble for it.
So she has multiple things.
Yeah, I have
Oh my God, honey. What was that?
Well, I don't know. We wanted to ride horses, so we drove out to Lakeland, and then we jumped on some, and then some guy came out and was like, "You guys can't be riding horses." And then the police came, and then I went to jail, and it wasn't fun.
That's right.
I think he's a horse wrestler. Yeah, he's a horse wrestler. I used to drink with my friends, and we never got half that creative. We would never go, let's drive to Lakeland, find some horses. Right, Jordan?
No, it's like, hey, let's go outside and break a board. Would be about the extent of our wildness.
We're going to push Billy into the fence. That's about, they're like taking trips and committing felonies.
We like to have fun.
Yes, Tiffany.
Nothing. Just my girlfriends are broken boards while they're drunk.
Like the karate breaking?
Well, yeah, because I had a bunch in my trunk.
Dude, that's so dangerous, man.
They're like, let's break boards.
Because you can't
That's all
feel
they
it,
wanted to do.
and you're going to go all out, and you're probably going to end up with swelling the next day, bad swelling.
They're okay.
All your girlfriends are like.
I just remember back when they were in college.
And then they wrestle.
That's when the fun begins right there. All your friends are like martial arts people?
No, they weren't. They just knew that I had boards in the car, and they're like, let's break some boards.
But you're teaching them. It's like a trick, really.
Yeah.
I mean, let's be honest. You're not throwing a bunch of like martial arts.
Although I can throw a board up in there and punch it and break it. Like I can do some cool.
And that takes some skill. That's not. I don't know that I could do that.
Do you have boards with you now?
No, not in the house.
No, I used to always have boards in my car, but not since I moved back from England.
No more boards. She's boardless now.
Another question.
Actually, I think
Which three animals combined into one do you think could take out the human race?
That's a cool ass question. We'll start with no, not Tiffany. Crystal. Three animals combined could take out the human race.
A tiger, a giraffe, and a hyena.
Well, I like the giraffe and tiger thing because that means it could like eat you from a second story, like out of a second story window without even trying.
Are we talking one animal or like a whole race of animals?
Three animals. Well, that's
you know what I mean. Like
three animals combined into one.
Yeah, I guess it would be like a whole like
a
flock
species
of them.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, hyenas are like vicious, the bottom feeders. They're just like the dirty dogs.
Yeah, but the human race, we have. All right, I won't even get into that. Let's hear the other answers, then we'll talk about that. Yeah,
I got a good one.
Jordan, okay, go ahead.
All right, whale, horse, and cobra. They'd be amphibious giant monsters that can run really fast and then poison you. Like spitting cobra, too, so they can spit their venom. It would be awful. Can you imagine you're just down at the beach and all of a sudden a horse whale comes up and spits poison at you? You'd die.
A horse whale?
Yeah.
Tiffany.
A velociraptor.
Okay.
A gorilla.
Into the mic. Closer.
And a hyena.
What a hyena?
Why is hyena coming up so
They're
much?
afraid of hyenas.
Well, a gorilla, because they're smart. They'll be the brains. And they could be in charge of the T-Rex. Or I'm sorry, the velociraptor part. I considered a T-Rex. That's where I went wrong. Velociraptor. Actually, velociraptors are really smart.
Do you think it's because female hyenas have vaginas that look like penises, and that's why they keep bringing up hyenas?
Hyenas are evil. Those are the most they're very vicious creatures.
Okay,
and
and you've learned this from watching The Lion King. Is that correct?
No. Yes. Kind of. No. Yes. But at Busch Gardens, they tell you.
They don't tell you that the hyenas are evil.
No.
That's not on any of the signs. I've been there. There's no warnings about evil hyenas. They don't have any priests saying prayers to protect people from
But
hyenas.
everybody knows that hyenas are evil, the dirty, rotten, they'll do anything to get the kill.
Oh, they're the worst of all. I've learned that. Not just
They're mildly aggressive.
And they
All right.
come in packs.
All right, my three. I'm gonna go with seagulls.
Seagulls.
Wait for it.
They're vicious.
Seagulls mixed with bats that spit bubonic plague. There's bubonic plague is an animal, right?
No.
Bacteria.
No.
Is it a bacteria count? A bacteria?
No.
SARS.
No, it's
some sort of a plague
gotta be from
animal.
the animal kingdom.
Damn it! I wanted to go with a plague animal that could spread plague.
But you're getting close. No.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Here's a good one.
Bird flu.
Seagulls.
Yes.
Why did you throw in bats too?
Because they have sonar. No, because they have sonar. They wouldn't have to see.
All right.
Yeah.
So
Makes
seagulls,
sense.
bats, and bombardier beetles.
What are bombardier beetles?
Those are those beetles that fire out hot acid out of their ass.
Okay, that's then now we're talking.
Yeah.
Because I said seagulls because they're everywhere. There's millions of seagulls. I mean, you can't. There's no way. You saw the birds, dude. You can't. Once they get on the track, that's it.
I would have picked a bigger bird though.
No, but a bigger bird's easier to shoot down. Try a flock of seagulls.
Yeah, I tried shooting them and I got in so much trouble.
What are you talking about?
Because the band.
They ran so far away.
Oh, really, dude?
That's hilarious.
Oh my! Oh, you had that in your head when I said fly. You went flock of seagulls. You said the band name. Oh my God! All right.
That was a
What
good
bad genetic trait you inherited?
I don't want to keep
That's
doing
a good
questions all night
one.
long.
What's a bad genetic trait you inherited?
I'm almost ready to go.
Oh wow, he's tired.
No, it's 10:11. It's a Friday night show.
What do you live for?
Nobody's listening live, so it's fine. All right, well, let's go over a few things real quick, and then we'll get out of here. Tomorrow night at Coconuts in Clearwater, I'll be performing. What? No?
No,
you have more?
you just cut off Tiffany. No, it's fine.
I'm sorry. What were you saying, Tiffany?
I was just reading questions.
Yeah, she wanted to keep going with the questions. You want to do one more? You want to do one more?
What do you live for?
Man, that's a boring question. That's like a question.
That's a boring question.
Well, Jordan's gonna say video games. You're gonna
that's
say
not
your
what he
kid.
lives for. No way.
Crystal's gonna say Twitter.
What?
No kidding.
What do you live for? L.A.
No, I don't live for LA.
She's gone, dude. She's leaving. We've been on for 2 years with her. She's over. She's like, it's going nowhere. Yeah, I'm moving to L.A.
I never said I was moving to LA.
You're done with us, man.
I got cooler friends.
She was hanging out with Catherine Maloney this weekend in my face. How come you weren't in any of the pictures, by the way?
Oh, I took the pictures.
How come I didn't know about it? Nobody even told me.
You're not a comic.
I do comedy.
I got an invitation from Catherine.
Yeah, see? I definitely did not.
Was it like a Facebook thing?
Oh, yeah, I mean everything's Facebook.
Well, no, but she had a comedy show with Laszlo there. It wasn't just her birthday.
Yeah,
They were doing a
it's
show.
right across the street.
Oh,
from
it's
me.
because Laszlo was there, so I was
Yeah, it's a
invited.
loose cannon comedy show.
You didn't get invited because of Catherine. I didn't get to.
Well, I was invited. Laszlo invited me.
Laszlo's such a dick.
Why is he dead?
I don't know.
He didn't invite you?
Probably.
Laszlo invited me because Laszlo is torn because Laszlo says, like, I have two really good friends and they don't like each other. I said, listen, I don't dislike Catherine. She has an issue with me. I can hang out with her. It wouldn't be a problem if she wasn't always pissy
You
with me.
Tim Kid her. You Tim Kid so many people.
How did I Tim Kid her?
With your overbearing, condescending attitude.
I never said anything to her.
But
nothing.
I think yes. She must have.
You don't know the full story. Do you know why she doesn't like me? I'll tell you why she doesn't like me.
That
Tell me why she doesn't like me.
You hit on her.
No.
Wrong. But sometimes you can come across as condescending.
Which has nothing to do with why she doesn't like me. That's my point.
And also,
you're like Laz.
I know when people don't agree with you, you say they're afraid.
Again, has nothing to do with why she doesn't like me. Do you know why, Tiffany? Do you know why?
Yeah.
Why?
Because Laszlo was thinking about hitting on her or something, and you said don't go there.
And I didn't do that in front of her. It wasn't
Laszlo
around her,
told her.
but Laszlo went and told her that, and then she immediately got pissed off with me. And it wasn't because, it wasn't because I thought she was a bad person. I just thought for Laszlo, it was a bad move. You're married, dude. It's not a good move.
So maybe you should explain this to her. But here's the thing about Catherine.
Why? Why should I have to explain that
Well,
to her?
Catherine's one of those girls who, just one thing, if you do something that says she's done with you, like
Yeah,
she only
which is
gets one
stupid.
chance, like
But that's stupid.
Yeah, she gets mad at people, she'll cut them off right away.
Yeah,
like
and
if she
that's-
feels like any kind of diss happened, she's like, all right, bye, and I don't need it.
But here's the thing, though. There was no diss with her. It was not even a conversation that she was meant to hear. And I wasn't being like, oh, she's a
You don't
hoe
know
or
what
nothing.
Laszlo said.
Well, that's true. You're right about that.
Laszlo could have worded it
No,
in a
you're
way
right.
that seemed
No,
worse.
no. And
he
you know what?
would because he likes to stir it up.
I was just going to say that. I was going to say with Laszlo, he may have done it on purpose just to get a rise out of her and make her look better. And I would never say that because I don't know. But you know when I
have herpes.
But when I talked to Laszlo about it, Laszlo said to me, I told her that you were being completely honorable and just being my friend, and you were not interested
Well,
in
he'll say that.
to me.
Yeah.
But you don't think he said it to her?
He probably worded it in a way that could have been
not so flattering to you.
Yeah,
Maybe.
he's funny. He likes to do that.
He is a little weird that way.
He's a
he likes the drama.
stuff with the
but he
side
likes the
kind of-
drama though too.
Yeah.
He loves the gossip.
Yeah,
Listen,
he loves drama. Oh my word.
yeah, and listen, he's going through a hard time, and my heart goes out to him. But he's still doing comedy. Wow, what?
Talk about
No,
stuff
he
like
was
that.
talking about it the whole
Yeah,
night.
it's not a secret.
It's not a secret anymore.
Yeah, I know what the hell I'm talking
Now
about.
it's like exciting for him, I think, to talk about.
Well, no, because he's having some issues with his personal life, and I think now he's out. I think it was good for him to be out, but
He's on meth.
He's not on meth.
He's addicted to meth.
He's not bad.
Two of his teeth fell out at the show last night. That's why he was talking about it.
No.
And then he went out back and he smoked meth and he disassembled and reassembled a bicycle.
Oh my God! With a spoon. All right, I'm about
Why did you have to put a button on my joke?
I'm sorry.
Oh, you said the joke?
Excuse the hell out of me.
What's he saying?
No, he does comedy. He knows how it's supposed to.
That's
be.
right.
He does the comedy.
Professional comic.
Waka waka.
Anyway.
Did Travis tweet at all?
No.
Travis, you coward!
Even Travis has a date tonight.
Does he?
I don't know.
Are you sure? That podcast was very. I don't think so.
Yeah. He's really picky. You know what? I like it when people are picky. That's good. I think you should be picky. You can
You
only have
should.
one. You could only have one, so it's like back.
What do you mean you can only have one?
There's
You can
plenty
only
of dudes that have like
One
more than one.
wife or
One at a time. You can only have one at a time.
What if
That
you're
doesn't mean
Mormon?
You only
But
have
you
one.
should be picky. You shouldn't just take whoever. You need.
You
to be
could have
picky.
100 ones if you want.
Yeah. If you have a harem, then you don't even have to be pissed.
So you might want to quit while you're ahead. How many?
I'm just saying.
So
You got you have to.
You have one right now, and that's it.
I
Unless-
know, but that doesn't mean you'll ever be my only one.
pick one.
Oh, it mean that?
When's my turn?
You know what I mean. I mean, like.
You said it like you never had a condom in your mouth. That was not the cut.
I
that
mean,
was,
you don't have to
actually
be
said it.
that picky. Is all
Well,
I'm
it
saying.
was like when I was little, my mom would take me to Toys R Us. So you get one toy. I was very picky when I had to pick that one toy. You only get one.
Yeah, a toy.
One.
Yeah, but that's a toy.
So I think Travis has every right to be picky. I'm picky.
Here's the thing, though. You can be picky within the range of what you can actually get.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and I'm not saying anything about Travis. I'm just saying that you can't, you can't lower or raise your standards so high that it's impossible. You're not going to find somebody with all those traits, somebody that doesn't have kids or doesn't talk about their own things. Like, you can't make a blanket statement about, I don't want somebody that wants to talk about themselves all the time. There has to be give and take. There are things that Crystal talks about that I don't really want to
You
listen
can
to.
meet a deaf mute.
No. Yeah,
So
but
every time I open
Then
my
she
mouth.
can't talk about herself.
well, but then he'll complain that she's too quiet and she doesn't add to the conversation.
You could give her like a pan and a wooden spoon that you can bang.
But you know what I'm saying? Though you can't. there's something, there's compromise. There are things about Crystal that, and then I'm sure there are things about
what are those things?
Yeah, what do you compromise with?
What do you compromise?
Like, what does Crystal do that you have to compromise over?
She isn't exactly like, the cook girl all the time. She doesn't like to cook all the time. I have to cook.
She's a very good cook.
I don't want to get all that right
Looks
now.
like she cooks a lot.
No, she doesn't cook a lot.
She's
Trust
always
me.
cooking.
No, not really. And look, I'm not the guy that's like, she's got to cook for me. I don't mind cooking. I'm just saying that, there are certain things that we compromise. Listen, I'm not Mr. Romanticism to her, and I'm, and I think a lot of guys
How
are
much
like
cooking do you do?
I do,
because you work part-time.
70% of the now, but only of the last 3 months.
You're the housewife, bro.
Shut up. And you know what? I'm okay with it. I'm all right with that.
But you're not doing the housewife stuff.
Yeah, what did you cook tonight?
I think we ate out tonight.
Yeah.
Treated ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
You rat bastard.
Who mopped the floors?
Oh, the floors. When's the last time you moved any furniture in this house when you mopped? You don't mop. That's not a mop, okay? I'm in the military. I know how a mop is. You don't move shit when you
knows
mop.
how to mop well.
Dude, if you took the furniture, there would be squares where the furniture was when she took it away, where it never saw a mop ever. Just a swish of the strings as it
Chris
went
does
by.
a lot of yard work. I always see Twitter pictures.
I do most of the yard work. Yep.
Look, I didn't get married to like cook and clean.
But
oh.
he gives you sex.
Not really.
That's what the payment is.
Yeah, it's not. Why
are you even together if that's not happening?
No,
I don't
because
understand
we have a kid, and it doesn't always happen when it's supposed to.
Seems really
the kid's
annoying.
a sex souvenir.
What?
Is that it?
Kids are sex souvenirs.
Sex souvenirs. Yeah, that sounds appropriate. I'm going to so isolate that. Kids are sex souvenirs.
That'd be weird.
They're souvenirs from your sex
They
that you can put on a
are.
shelf.
It is. That's from when you had sex, and it runs around now.
Yeah,
and pops,
when you
and
look
its
at
eyes
him,
fall out of its head.
Do you ever like look at him and remember the time you banged him?
Yeah.
Banged him out?
Like you're like, remember this is
When was it?
when this happened.
Crystal, can you figure out when that was? When did we have sex? Was it?
I mean, that was like a prize-winning sex. You
don't
got a
know that.
prize from
What
it.
if it was like the worst? What if it was like Chris did it? It was like over in 10 seconds.
And
like
that's where babies come from.
Yeah, the power.
It's from 10
it was the
seconds
power.
sex.
You don't even know it was the power. Pull up another song so we can roll out of here. While you're being stupid.
No.
Yeah, pull up. Don't play the same one out, dude.
Well, you should have brought another one on here.
You need to start doing this crap yourself.
Oh wow!
I am
Just
crippled
pull up
tonight.
Fubar and play
What
something.
happened to teamwork?
No, I did. Dude, I set up almost everything. Look at all the clips I have. They're perfect. I got the Tiff bits. I got the whole thing. The Cindy thing. I got everything lined up, and he can't even do it.
I'll get it.
All right, so let me run through this real quick because we're going to get out of here. Next week on the show, John J. Murray will be in. April 5th, I'll be at Club 1933. You can check me out with some other people. Friend John J. Murray on Facebook. He'll have a flyer up with the rest of the show and the other comics. I'll be at Coconuts Comedy Club tomorrow night, Saturday. That's 9:30. You can come on out. That's in Clearwater at Jack's Joint. You can see them on Facebook. Yes, Tiffany.
And I am at Snappers on March something or another. March 14th and 15th.
Come out and see Tiffany Barbee of Double Special at Snappers.
In Palm Harbor.
And again, the Charming Hooligans will be at Jack's Joint on April 4th.
And I'll be there for that.
That's right. Marty Hoffman, Joe Davison, Megan Chapnick. Crystal, you're going to come out for that show, right?
Yes, I am.
What about Darren Verdi?
Darren Vierde will be joining us from Vierde. Will be joining us from.
What about Rob?
No, not Rob.
I don't remember Rob.
I'll be there.
We're at the end of another show. Thank you so much for listening. R.I.P. Cindy Bowden. Thanks for coming on the show.
It's like RGI, not RIP.
No. Thanks, Petchra Chelli. Travis, lighten up, brother. You filthy coward. Double Special, we're out. See you guys next week.
Down deep below the ground, no one else around, and I know that I'll feel good like I knew I would. So I'm standing here, I have no fear, I'm drifting so far away.